played it against another cleaver, it was doing a sufficient job. Ruel does get locked in.
You
can play the Harsetti to limit their speed and to hold back their tempo, but I mean, if you're counterattacking 100 million times and splashing 1,000,000 damage, doesn't matter. Likely not, but Lidica with the restrict buff is going to be a thorn in his side, and Briarwitch Isari being covered there on the last pick almost seems like he's committing a lot on these utility characters on 4-5 while keeping his hyper carry on 3. MMZN really showcasing the interesting playstyle he has there. It's very different from other cleavers we've seen. He's very tricky with this.
Exactly. Some Lidica.
I love it, right?
Mixing.
The hyper carry surrounded by supports. There's no, we've seen that time and time again. Tor and Riven, but the Spirit Eye Celine is something he really makes look good. Haram, that's right, G-Clef on 5.
Immediately banned with that Fire Lidica out of the way. And we do have Briar. A lot of damage, a lot more healing on the right. Some survivability on the left. Here we go, winners for Group C. MMZN versus Light.
Good luck, Cat.
Whoa, wait a minute. Bossarunka is not in the front. I think Light is going for a trick play here. Puts Genesis Ross in the front, counting on those counterattack to combat readiness, push him to steal the turn. Counterattack does go here. Oh no, it triggers the Biblas quite early.
What a play from Lighty7.
Big combat readiness push. Does Light get the turn? Dien is going to be pushing herself, and no, Dien goes turn 2.
Goes first. Okay. Maybe not everything on according to plan.
MMZN is taking his time to count the turns, because once everything go past 100%, it is very hard to keep track who's going what. Oh my god, no! Does take it out.
Shall we end this?
Can you? Is it now? Is it time?
How does Light play this? You seal the Briarwitch and just send it? This is such a weird turn for him. He's gonna seal for the Briarwitch. Holy moly!
Is it time?
Is it gonna be enough? Let's see.
The
G-Ross from the right.
I mean, Spirit Eye Celine does have the damage, and it's going to be tough. Both the other characters survive. That has to be painful. Going for the all-in
on the
first.
Ruel. Has to get rid of her here.
46!
He's lost plenty of souls, guys. We're about to see a reenactment
One more soul
of Game
burn.
1.
Can you? Haha, plenty! This Spirit Eye Celine is deadly. Cuts through anything.
Oh my god!
But Bossarunka.
Even hits the Bossarunka just for good.
Lean's going crazy.
Because he just feels like he's that much more ahead, right?
Here. And she takes a lap.
And Edward this game out.
Bring her back. Why not?
Yeah, that was very well done. You get all the turns you can, bring back Briarwitch Isari, and now you denied the revive against Genesis Ross. Only has to kill him once. GG is called.
MMZN with the first game.
MMZN won.
Wow.
Power play. He's showing this hyper carry Spirit Eye Celine on 3, just backed up by the supports. Light trying something a little cheeky there. Moving with Bossarunka, but the weakness of that, right, is that you can target anyone. You saw Summer Sword Isari. I keep getting the names mixed up. Getting deleted from that Spirit Eye Celine, that dual attack, just taking her off the map.
Yeah. I get it.
4 kills over for the Spirit Eye, over 85,000 damage dealt in a very quick game. The MMZN showing his, what would you call this? His mastery over the Spirit Eye Celine character, even in a metagame where she has a hard time punching through the Bossarunka. She has a hard time keeping up with all these revivers. He still finds a draft that is able to support her and let her hyper carry her way to victory. That was very impressive.
Well, after those buffs you received, right, the free soul burn, and then you just stack souls on top of that, the damage that she is outputting, and then you even have that backup S3 if you need it to bring back the entire team, give him mortality. He's showcasing that this unit, a lot of players maybe need to start looking at her on 3.
Game continues. 1-0 lead for MMZN. The bans are Harsetti, Zio, Amid, Politis. Free run picked up.
Mission.
And that's Coley on the left.
Zio finally taken out as a package, and Light with the foresight here, taking out the Amit. You don't want MMZN to get access to that character again. However, I mean, it's never a bad time to play tactical archetype Coley. She's such a strong character. She's a speed imprint, which helps you win your race.
Yes.
And afterwards, we see with her kit, Frostbite, you ignore the Aureus damage transfer, and the bombs comes through. It's just so much damage, so tough to deal with.
And the self-bridge,
City
like
Zio.
these units are crazy nowadays.
They're banning all
she
of
does
the
have
openers,
potential to
right?
low roll on debuffs, just like what's her name, the
Calabria?
Witch of the Mare, right? So
Yep.
sometimes you do get 15% EG clip, that's right, and that's kind of the only weakness she really has.
The first pick. Is it really worth though?
Yeah, should he?
Indeed, Coley is good.
It's already been past
MMDN
like a
might
couple of seconds, right?
steal.
He should be
Shall we
timed
go a little
out.
faster. Two
Build red?
imprints.
Huh?
Right.
This is a very
He's
different
speeding up.
draft, but with nothing else on top.
Double speed imprint.
Okay, MMZN.
I mean,
I don't know.
This is
Zio
a
and
fine way
Arceti
to
are
play the
banned.
game
We're
for round
racing,
2
right?
of a Lunatic series, I think, because all the things that are really good against Cleve is out. Zio's out, Harseti's out, Bellion's out, Bossarunka's out, Ruela's out.
Oh, light.
I would say MMZN almost has free reign to do whatever it is that he wants on pick 3. As long as you get a good opener again, I think he's almost home free there. Festive Ida, another really annoying anti-Cleve pick, as well as Silvertide Christie.
Oh,
We're looking to put up
wow,
a
that's a straight
resistance
easy
for
win
all
for
of
Cat,
Light's
no?
characters.
Right.
Well, just one.
Silvertide.
You put one in the back
talking
and you
about
the boss.
pray they do their best.
Light trying to tank
Fire
You
this
just
up.
have to take it and survive.
Let's go how fully operational MMZN wants to go with the band protection. Run
Oh
was
my
not
goodness.
banned.
Ran?
Show me what you can do.
One of the fastest.
This team is fast.
Just gotta bring some souls.
Ran?
C-Dom!
God.
Oh my
Look at the
goodness!
points.
We have C-Dom in the house!
You need my help?
Is this real?
It's
She used to be
real!
the face
It
of
is
EC
real.
5 years ago.
Very
We're
real.
going Ran
This is,
here.
this is not 2020.
Real strong.
Bring out the
No,
C-Dom.
Yeah,
guys,
because
trust. Ran,
Young Senya
Random,
and delivered,
round 2
God.
Lunatic, very strong. You sober her book, get the defense breaks in, and you ramp her passive, and then bada bing, bada boom, 1 tab, 2 tab, red tab, blue tab.
See-Dom?
Speaking of blue tab, Designer
Oh,
Lily is
I'm
coming
so
in with Young
confused.
Senya, so
Okay.
Light here has a really good 4-5 pick
See-Dom
setup for this,
is-
because he is expecting the Ran to use his ultimate S3. If an AoE attack lands and the debuff sticks, this is going to be really annoying for MMZN to play through.
Guys, brief me on C-Dom. It's been a long time. What does she do again? And
You
how?
want
What
me
does
to
she
give
buff
you a
exactly?
meaningless deck?
Whoa, okay, Yoha, I think that's an anti-free run pick. C-Dom's just a really strong character. If she
Okay,
hits
Yoha.
something with defense breaks,
so
they die. That
strange.
has been her role since the beginning of the game. She's a very
Bro, this draft is
proficient
so
single-target
weird.
nuker. And if you have an initiator for your cleave that can crit 1, 2, maybe even 4 characters,
And
you are home free to do all the damage you want.
Young Senya gets banned out there. Light has to try and survive this somehow by the grace of God. We will see that C-Dom making it through G-Clev. This is going to be exciting.
A crazy one for sure. If there's enough debuff, Dilibet might cut. You never
We have
know.
the Christie. We have the Dilibet.
Here we go. MMZN in the lead. Run.
with me.
Got soul.
To no one's surprise, Ran will take
Has
the
a
first
soul.
turn.
Winter
S2.
Shadow.
Yup, we want the soul.
That's
Silver,
a soul.
the S-
That's a
This is the
soul
important
removal,
part. I think
right?
he's going to skip his
Artifact.
S3 here. He's just going for the S1 to
Sword of
activate
Winter.
Cold Mayhaps. But no, he's going for the soul burn. That's
He's
a
in the lead.
hard
He's going for
all-in.
it.
Wow. We're
Is
pushing
it
the
my time to
challenge of
shine?
Dominion. No!
That's
Designer
why-
Lilibet gets the
Oh.
cut.
Exactly.
Light, I think has the
Does
tempo
get it
now.
caught in.
Wins in his sails. He's going to rip it.
That's why you mentioned
Yeah,
Valky.
defense buff
It's
activated
happening.
too.
Okay, GG. It's 1-1, man.
Dynamite. And
嫌なことは
with
That's
3
it.
Ren, that should be it.
終わらせないと Oversight. Central core has been destroyed.
Interesting. Of a
Up
result,
C-Dom quite up there.
she provided souls.
That was strange.
And Kana Finals
Matchup now.
2020 will be ascending to heaven.
So strange.
Finally.
Oh, man.
Signs of life coming from
and
Light.
I'm sure
What a
we'll see
play
in
there.
the replay for this match, the absolute clutch. The person to bail Light out there was the fast Festive Ida. The fact that she was fast meant that MMZN did not have the ability to simply just click S1 on the Rand. He needed to soul burn his Rand in order to try to push his Challenger Dominion above Light's entire team. If he had the option to, I'm sure he could have just, you know, pushed back the one of the other characters and then get the tactically going. But these guys,
we're still
I mean,
racing.
they really want to get this done with.
We're
Game
F1
3,
in
here
this.
we go.
Spirit Isoline finally banned out. Biblis gone. Iceria, Ruel. A lot of Game 1 heroes banned out.
It's our first game 3 of the night, right?
It is. The end.
A lot of heroes off the table.
Shall we end this?
Well, let's just say we got the icon of epicseven.
Let's bet on who's faster.
That's what I was
yeah?
saying 5 years ago, right? She was the face of the app. She was all over the place. Pasarunka.
Yeah, we'll keep those questions in, and let's talk about Game 3. Going with very standard Jiras Pasarunka so far for Light.
I'm very curious how he sets up the
Shepherd
draft
of the
now that
Dark
Spirit of
DNs.
Selene is not available.
Let's talk.
Yeah, and Shepherd of the Dark DN is always scary as a first pick. I mean, you know your opponent is setting up to play Soulburn on you, especially when Bellion is absent from your roster. You know you are in for perhaps some pain. Oram being prepped usually means that MMZN is looking to pick up Litica on third pick. I mean, in lieu of the
Only
Spirit
by
Eye
the will of the
Celine, that
goddess.
is his other main character, and
Good
this
read.
is going to be a really annoying combo for Light
Bro,
to
he's
deal
going
with.
for cleave again, huh?
Yeah, great counter pickup there from Light. Gonna really try to stop
And
MMZ
we're
in
looking
his
to
tracks.
counterplay
He's been
the
running away
AoE
with a lot of
coming
these
in
games.
from Litica.
Another soul?
Yeah, shifting between a few defensive options here. I mean, Renak is good, but she's a little all in. If you get outsped, you're in a lot of trouble. But who knows? Maybe Light's feeling himself today. That would be good. Just put MMZ in a really tough to deal with switch up. I don't imagine it's the Hellion Lua. I don't think you ever want to pick that into the Aram.
Well, it's Light we're talking about.
Schneel-sama? No.
No.
He has a lot
You're
more
not
time
picking
here. The
Schneel.
timer is not accurate.
The clock should be up just about now.
Light cycling through a couple of good options. Numu Luna, I will say, is one of his stronger options. Very resistant to the incoming debuff with her effect
Hear my
nullifier.
voice.
And on top of that, Conceal. Okay, Empyrean Illinav.
Swaps over
also
that
not
Imperial
bad.
Illinav. Yeah, he was hovering the DN as well, so that anti-Penrose is something he really wants to kind of get ahead of here on the side of
good read.
MMZN. He hasn't picked up a big damage dealer besides the DN just yet, so he
No
wants
one
to
can
make sure
sleep.
whatever hyper carry MMZN goes for, Bloodblade Corinne now being picked up on the 4th slot.
Mega damage on the entire team. Yeah, still doesn't exactly know what Light has in store for the 5th. Uh-oh.
We saw this guy already.
Last week,
You feel
That's
starched
right, he did some big damage.
I think there were 70 souls in that game from last week. Oh, yeah.
Well, MMZN definitely has enough souls to build a library. We saw that with
Aria.
his Spirit Isoline. Ooh, G-Clef, you know I'm a fan of Aria Valky, but I
You
feel
are.
like when there's a lot of damage, her tempo, like she does knock units left and right, but let's see if Light can survive long enough for her to really get going.
Or will she
I
even
think
And
you
he
might be
souls.
onto something, Carr. I think Light has to ban away either the BBK or the DN there. And of course, being traded out with the Aria, you are limiting the amount of soul burns. I think Light actually, given the hand that he's dealt, found a really good 4-5 answer. Aria doubles the cost of the soul burn, while Imperial Illinav should, in theory, hold back a lot of
Crown of
Bloodwind's
Glory.
damage. Let's see if that is true. Litica will be going first turn.
Well, round 3 winner goes directly to the knockouts
Time
in
to
May.
prove my might.
Soulburn.
It's a 50-50 here and missed on the Elena. That is huge.
No matter how tiresome.
Oh, the
First
Ludwig
steps
cuts,
first.
though.
What?
Uh-oh.
Doesn't really have souls, so
Bro, he has Crown of Glory. He fucked himself over.
we're expecting some less,
Shouldn't you return to
but this is a 7.5k.
That's interesting.
Time to draw my sword.
Okay, of course, not as many
Yeah,
stacks
no
from
attack
last week.
buff, and the Empyrean has all of
This
your
is where the real fight
all of your
begins.
penetration held hostage.
You call
Bro,
Does land
can
a defense break on the boss of Runka, and now Aram has a chance to reset one of his characters.
Did things fumble a little bit on the left? Doesn't seem like quite the order that you want.
That's right. This is not the start you want to see from this kind of lineup. You want to get a lot of big damage, a lot of big value early. Light looking a little stronger here. That being said, Bloodblade Corinne up to bat. Defense break on the boss of Runka.
Now or not, now or never.
The goal here for the Corinne to get one kill.
Not even close.
That is a whiff. That is
Zero
unfortunate. Ross will be able to have souls now. We're sealing the Bloodblade Corinne, so no immortalities for her. Very good target selection from Light.
Yeah, that heart. Emotional damage for MMZN.
He's sending it in.
And the G-Ross
right.
got the damage out of the way.
The sky. Stardust. Soar into the night sky.
With the Elena sealing the team with
That's
invincibles.
right.
Experiment.
This might be it.
Ludwig
looking
can pick
good
up the
here.
turn here, but can you do anything with it?
There were no matches.
GG call!
No, GG's call.
We'll be the first one to move up from Group C.
The Crown of
What a
Glory
moment.
pick was clutch, man. That was really clutch.
2-0-2-1. Moving up to the knockout. Will be the third name
Just so
among
well
the 16.
played. Yeah, we've been talking about his experience, especially in these lunatic tournaments where, you know, the Arya there did get banned out. The 4 and 5 that he picks always kind of puts his opponent for a loop on what to ban.
You're right.
Just so versatile, so well versed in these lunatic tournaments. Light really showing. I think G-Clef, you had a good point. He might even be stronger than last year.
I think so. Valky, you mentioned slightly that Dian ban. No souls. That was crucial in this game matchup.
I think in a series like this, especially once you get to the game 3, the game 5, the deciding factor, it always comes down to experience. We know MMZN has no lack of experience being 5,000-6,000 games deep on the season, but I think Light has shown again and again that ever since he's hit this pivot to a turn 2 playstyle, he's been able to hold it down, and this turn was clutch. The dual attack from the DN drags the kill onto the Spirit Eye, which activated her Wind Rider, giving her the stealth. If Ross could just seal the Spirit Eye for the first turn, I'm sure Light would have even clinched this first game, but unfortunately, that would not have been the case here. So, Light ended up dropping, but overall, very solid anti-cleat showing from him for this group set.
Everyone, and by the way, everyone in chat, especially, a little more respect to the players, please, because they're all up here with that many games experience, rank ladder, and this is the style. Not everyone's the same, and that's exactly what E7's all about.
You'll pay for the dress you ruined.
This was questionable.
Your life.
As Valky mentioned earlier, that S3 Ron would trigger that Dilibet, right? And likely
He kind of had it pressed there. And yeah, that's just Light trapping there with that Dilibet last pick. Right, I believe it was the young Senya on 4 was the one that got banned out. So he kind of had 2 answers to interrupt the game plan of MMZN with that fast Ida. That's all he needed.
Exactly. Game 2 and Game 3 were honestly just anti-cleat masterclasses, showcasing that even if you are the slower player, you let your opponent go first. As long as you know the correct unit to pick for each spot, it is very difficult to kill you.
And that, indeed, we do have our first name on the right.
Well deserved.
Light. Keep your eyes on this
Now,
player.
Valky, if you're Uni Hero, look at the lineup you have to go through to get to. We got a Phantom and MMZN waiting in the wings. Holy!
The best news is that Unihero.
Wait, let me just black the screen first for a bit.
Cleavers, and I think he
Okay, let's
might
see.
need that technology Light has been using. But
Yeah.
I mean, even look at it. Unihero is not the strongest player of this group, but even for him, he was ranked 66 in the world last season. Phantom ranked 25 in
Phantom versus
500
Unihero.
games.
Hopefully
I know there are a
Unihero
lot of
wins.
legend ranked players in
E7
Twitch,
chatter right
but
there.
most especially YouTube chat, and I would like to see if they can hit rank 25 in 550 matches.
That's a massive win
Uni
rate.
1 up.
That's Uni 1.
My money's on Uni. The offset Oreo. Big Twitch chatter too. I know it
offset
goes around the
Oreo.
streams.
Man, are we okay? Can we brand this much?
1-0.
Man, calling me for some snack time. And
Yeah, we need to
Phantom
be
on the right.
sponsored right now by Nabisco.
1-0. Let's see if Uni can keep that momentum from the spring season.
Okay, let's see it.
Here we go. Notos Biblis,
It-
the end. Prior Witch Band.
Like we were saying, he did look a little shaky, right, in game 1
Lady
when
up.
faced with the cleave. He did have the Notos, but the solo Harsetti didn't quite cut it out. Want to see the adjustments made from Unihero here.
Your attitude, how irreverent.
Rocking with Lady of the Scales on first pick here. Generally speaking, when you have her, you want to be playing like a full glass cannon team, but I mean, when you have her, you can play whatever it is you want. Your opponent is always stuck in a tough spot. Phantom is hovering a Dark Ranger first pick. Do you guys think this is Opsig, or maybe he's thinking of a Sea Phantom or something like that?
Nah, just Opsig is just way too OP on top of the list.
Okay, Lady of the Skills first pick. Free
We
bands
didn't see her
for
come out, didn't get insane
Gien
value, not a lot of berries, but she did contribute to a big
for
W.
Syria.
Boss Haruka?
Standard heroes here.
Huh?
Yeah,
If
Boss
you think
Runka
he's
very strong.
G Ross, maybe even Yufine. We've seen it
Yeah,
before.
especially with the revive coming in from the Nerf too. We have Thick and
Syria.
Thicker.
Black
I mean,
Bear.
these two characters. Guys, I'm talking about their HP bar, okay? Thick and Thicker.
No one
said anything,
Valky. No one said anything.
Reliable, free run on 3.
I know he got so defensive.
I
Rerun.
know.
I was thinking about the other one.
Just joking. Just kidding, guys. Free red.
Frieren.
A
It's
lot.
through.
So Unihero's got damage this time. I know Unihero. There was a game that maybe was lacking a little damage in the very first game, I believe.
But Phantom hovering that belly and a strong counter pick into the likes of Frieren does lock it in there. Uni's going to need to have some
Shall
adjustments
we
to kind of
end
battle
this?
that into the Genesis Raws, and we have the superhuman combo available if he wants it.
And you know, I do notice Phantom is actually playing a little bit serious. Earlier, he was running like these very by the books, these stereotypical cleave sets, but now he's adapting pick for pick, bar for bar against Unihero.
Okay, still
he has
continuing.
Genesis
What?
Raw.
Brigitte?
Who is this lady?
Very similar,
What?
like on a mid 2.0 G Clev. Extra turns, has very good debuffs,
Brigitte.
pushes up teammates, and has potential for big attack buffs too. A lot of buffs
What
received
the
for this
heck?
character.
2 Amids. And I mean, this is a good combo, as Carr highlighted. You're fully taking advantage of the fact that Frieren does, in fact, give herself 50% combat readiness on her ultimate. So when you rock her with one of those two
Renak.
ladies, the swift attack
Hovering
buff will
Renak.
give her the
What
S3
do?
followed by the S1
Forgetting
back to back.
something?
And that combo is going to be tough to deal with. Re-knock being picked in as
Oh,
the
we're
last
actually
pick.
doing Renak.
Phantom
We should
looking
get
to
her out of
cut
there.
ahead Unihero and just send him home fast. Surely she gets banned out.
Unihero, one secret sauce out of his book. Will she make it in game? There's a lot of speed.
Do we ban Renak?
A whole lot of speed.
Renak
on the
ban
left. Phantom
scales?
Still indecisive. Still need some time to
You have to
choose.
ban
There we go.
yeah.
A mid
Oh wow,
is
you
the
don't
postman
ban dots.
choice.
Yeah, at the point in the draft that Phantom is at, banning out the Ahmed is the best
Brigitte
option here
slapping
because
or
the
flag
Frieren
bearer?
will be able to get her full combo off. The best
Then
you can
Frieren
do
cleave,
is
right?
take out the
Oh.
Ahmed, which is her source of critical hit damage buff.
Uh-huh.
So at most, she has the greater attack buff from Brigitte to work with. Decent drafting from Phantom, played very adaptively.
Let's
see
see.
if that pays off for him.
Let's see.
Let's make this a good time.
Brigitte. First game of
I'm
tournament.
always happy to help. I'll
There's a
treat
buff
you
up.
Be boosting the Frieren.
Exactly
Yep,
what you
swift
need.
attack, greater attack buff.
Mind your
We're setting up.
manners.
Slow walk.
Or face the consequences.
Holy
Fine.
binded.
Fine, no restrict. Oh, shouldn't be that big of a deal. Frieren is looking to put this game away fast anyway. Greater attack buff, let's see it.
Not enough damage, but swift
That's a
attacks
lot of
enough.
damage. Is the S1 enough?
Okay,
That's the follow-up.
Here's the extra.
Your defiance amounts to
Does
nothing.
knock out the Yolha. It's not nothing. I think Unihero needs a little bit more to get going.
Born of thy
Ooh,
wretched
tough turn.
sacrifice.
Drops the S3 on Ladies of the Scale. We're looking to put up our offering.
I'll set the pace.
Cigarette can help out.
Oh yeah, this unit's so good. S2 very powerful. S3, we could get some fears. Going for the target, gonna send in the whole squad to do some damage.
Freeman does attack again with that. Ooh,
Okay.
just enough tempo to take her out.
We're still able to lap
Now with no souls though.
Genesis Ras.
Frieren is a little bit vulnerable at the moment.
You still have time.
Look at that damage onto that cigarette.
Fear.
Still, it's not enough. Takes out the Bellion, and now just the lone Ross.
It's all up to G-Ross.
You had your chance to
Dropping the S2 into the free run. If you can get the kill here, this is still comebackable. This is a tight turn. Oh man, is 70% damage mitigation enough to keep the free run alive?
perish.
Phantom looking for that sweet.
Okay,
It's
it's not enough damage. Unihero might be the GOAT.
Can't go on.
Alright, let's
The
roll.
comeback.
Right here.
S3, let's get the
Genesis
spear
Ross
going.
does get sent into the revive.
Unihero might be the GOAT.
You're today's
Fear
client.
does land, and then once he's revived, I mean, he's no longer immune to the debuffs, and
Your
he's
attitude. How irreverent.
you're free to crowd
Another
control
fear?
him, kill him, whatever it is that you wish. Oh no.
Yeah, just keep lapping, keep poking him down. Frieren about to take a turn here.
Target.
Looking very good. This is already back.
Let my guard down. I'm still
Eren. Oh, and Phantom.
Unihero.
All silly.
Unihero gets it done. That's one win.
Unihero is the GOAT.
Yeah, Valky was talking about how Phantom was kind of going for a more standardized draft, right? More reflexive. However, Unihero set up the pinch on 4 and 5, the mid and a mid 2.0. And when you have Frieren on that hyperlock spot, backed up by the likes of Sigret and Lady the Scales, you saw how much work they were doing between the debuffs, between the survivability. Even Roz could not punch through despite the lack of souls.
Man, this group is something else. Phantom's having a tough time. Ron Paltis, Zia Harsetti, some speed gone.
Man, I think Phantom is fully unlocked now, and it's like you said, G-Clef, Phantom is having a hard time, but I wouldn't fault him at all. I think right now we're in an uprising era of E7 where there's a lot of newer legends and newer player coming in, and they're kind of tossing the competitive ecosystem up a little bit. You know, putting him in a walk, stir frying him, and just really throwing things into disarray.
Ruel got excited on turn one. No shot.
Things real safe.
Now listen, if he picked turn one more, then I would definitely fault Phantom for that. That is no shot.
Oh, a man can dream, okay? Morth can also dream.
Hey,
Dragon can
Ruel here. No.
Instead, we get Ruel of Light, just adding that safety net for Phantom. He's been struggling.
Set the
Ruel maybe gonna
pre-ban,
smooth it out for
ran
him, give him
all
some second
this.
chances.
We're playing slower, that's for
Phantom
sure.
going very safe. First pick Ruel. A little unlike Phantom.
Amid's
The
it's
confidence
free.
Not there anymore.
Amid's
perhaps.
banned, my bad.
So what's it gonna be? Unihero. Eating up some time.
Super Maid! Chloe's
Super
coming!
Maid Chloe, your favorite.
He's
Valky.
here.
We gotta see a Setsuka.
You guys
Oh,
know
never
it.
mind.
I love when people pick revive characters and just really stall out the game. Those are my favorite types of games to play, watch, and to cast. And, you know, just for good measure, we're going to throw in another knight, Fallen Cecilia. Now, Phantom is really locked out of options for splash damage,
This
guys.
is a formidable
Oh, no.
opponent.
Oh, this is the first Fallen Cecilia. We've seen her hovered.
Celine.
Yeah, Fallen Cecilia has definitely fallen off,
Another
pun intended.
meaningless
Not
fight.
quite as good as
Ops.
she used to be. You see the likes of Basarunka, maybe Ilinov sort of taking the reins.
Oh,
But still very good, especially in the round 2 of Lunatic.
Ooh, Operator Sigrid is a super
Force
fun
free.
commit
Imperial
there.
Ilinov,
That's not a
yeah.
character you see often, but Unihero did walk into that Operator Sigrid by picking up an early Fallen Cecilia, and I think
give
that's
in to
exactly
despair.
the reason why. Empyrean Ilinov on ban protection as well means most of Operator Sigrid and also by relation Spirit Eye Celine, their defense penetration damage will be dialed back by quite a bit. But thankfully, Operator Sigrid did receive an exclusive equipment that will give her extra turn, even if her S2 misses that lethal.
Good info. I almost forgot about it. There's been a lot of changes in Epicseven. Please understand.
Yeah, and I think it contributed to a lot of really interesting meta shifts. Right now, we're in a very wide open meta. As long as you're creative enough, you dare to dream, you dare to experiment, there's a lot of fun drafts you can do. Setsuka comes in. I mean, a lot of nuker for Phantom, so we're looking to just play into that 30-50% evasion.
Yes.
If Phantom even misses one time, we've seen with Light, if you miss one time, you are in so much danger.
When there's that
You're picking
many
man.
misses or dodge,
Okay, Luna and then
It's
you can have some
different
target
this time.
damage. Oh, Tenebria first.
and then Luna here, right?
Threatening those debuffs. We do have access to cleanse on the side of Unihero, so we will have to see, you know, what sticks, what lands. But definitely a scary unit that Unihero has to watch out for.
Yeah, Phantom willing to pick Tenebria into Illinov 3.
Yeah, normally when you are playing into a counter-attack based composition, like against the Setsuka, you want to play a lot of debuffs. Witch of the Mirror, if I'm sure if Phantom had access to Flag Sigrid as well, he would just pick it right there. And
please.
Saria being covered. Oh, there we go. There he
DD Ray
is.
coming through. He's still alive and kicking.
Yes.
The Doctor is in. We were
This
just
is gonna be
talking
hard.
about debuff characters that can maybe
need-
chomp down on
You're
some
right.
of these high HP
Two of the characters are
Unihero
counters
has.
Setsuka.
And Death Dealer Ray with
Uh-oh.
which gets locked here. One of them gets
Landy?
banned, surely,
No,
right,
man.
guys?
Yes. When you're in sleep, can't dodge. Certainly
Sleeping
you
on the
can't.
job.
When in trouble, call Navy Captain Landy. Maybe he's not in trouble.
Do not falter.
There she
Okay, another
is!
first.
Candy!
Oh my
Bad.
goodness.
You have to ban Tene here, right?
So, at the
You have to ban
end, Mort
Tene in
could have
this
been a very
case.
good option. No, just kidding.
More first pick certainly would have been a pick of all time there.
The problem is, G-Clip, then you have 4 picks, right? 4 and 5 picks to kind of counter it. But yes,
Uh-huh.
in hindsight.
Ban 4-5, ban
Respect
DD
Five's
or...
gone.
I
Death
expect to see
Dealer
more
Ray.
Death Dealer Ray, though. He's definitely a good
Oh,
unit,
you
not
did
just against
ban
slow players, but he
DDR.
can even bridge, right, on certain artifacts. Queen's Whistle. Might seem like a Zeal push up. Here we go.
We go in. With the verse 4,
The enemy's retreat.
Phantom's Operator Cigarette. His tournament life on
What
the
was
line.
artifacts again?
Received.
Umbra...
Executing
Opting to
command.
skip the S2,
Rip.
direct S3 here. We're looking to push everything back
Wow,
in
obviously
with
deals
the
no
immunities.
damage.
It's begun.
Cannot be altered. There shall be no more agony.
Holy... Want to die.
First, Spirit Gates from Celine.
My, quite the awful mess.
The
Two
turns
turns, and I think that was an Umbral Keystones cut from the
think
Witch of
so.
the Mirror Tenebria. We're just looking to drop this.
Oh my
May the
god.
light guide us.
Uh-oh. That's Tenebria, guys.
That was
8 of 8.
8 out of 8, guys. That cannot be good.
I will protect everyone.
Phantom's got Ruel.
Yes, it is
Now
I.
Optic back,
Feel free
fully
to
inactive.
Here come the debuffs. Ruptures coming through.
A little bit more counterattack from the Setsuka.
Wait, I was
Does
muted the
knock her
entire
out of
time.
that stealth, though.
I was talking
A little bit
for so
annoying.
long.
Redirected
Holy.
Provoke puts them on the Ruel. The Idol's Cheer artifact on the Ruel is going to slowly be pushing up Phantom. It's looking like he's
Sending
getting
free
away
Soul
from
Burn
this
coming
game.
in.
Soul Burns into the maid.
I brook no falsehoods.
Can you?
Oh
I
yeah.
think one more and the maid is out of here.
Very well played, right? First turn you press that skill 3, then you hold for the double
Goodbye,
back-to-back
maid.
soul burns, including the free one. Knock out the reviver. Now Unihero's in big trouble off the back of those 8 of 8 debuffs.
Maybe not as long as we thought.
be the spear of protection.
The really
Does get a
cheeky
cleanse
summer
here, right?
photogenic
But is
as
it too
well.
little,
Two
too
knights,
late?
but he
I
I
cannot
think we should
protect
have
her.
banned with
Yeah,
Tenebria,
that block
that's
is
for
showing
sure.
So good. Counter.
I will honor their wishes. I will. No.
It's fallen Cecilia. The transfer?
Big turn on the
Fortune's
buff
on our
reflect.
side.
Does strip all buffs and then
Yeah,
land
decent
2
damage
blocks
too.
back for her troubles.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's not too bad. It was a little bit of a
Definitely
shame
still
the
doable for
Rupture
Unihero.
got 15% on the Fallen Cecilia. Otherwise, she'd be bouncing those back as well, and that would result in quite a bit of damage.
I will shine through the despair.
Whoa, and the Ruel's gonna get the S3 immediately to top
Okay,
off the
who's
Spirit Ice
you're
lead.
gonna catch up on this?
Okay.
No, wait.
In a pretty bad spot.
Defense
Dual
break.
attack.
A
Oh.
sketch most foul.
That hit.
Let's keep going for Zetsuga, that's for
A
sure.
lesson to be engraved upon your
And
Lead
she's
to
out
That
here.
drops for the all-in and it hits
top
again.
right.
cannot be altered.
Where's the damage
Oh.
now? Where's the damage? Phantom bringing us.
Even though it looked like Unihero maybe was still doable, look at the amount of recursion on the side of Phantom.
You're right. To game number 3. 1-1 tied score now. Here we
Okay.
go again with 4 more bands. Looking very standard. Much more well-rounded this time for Phantom, well, at least.
It's just Spirit Ice Celine day today. She is just popping off.
She is. Can anyone stop her? She looks even better with the new skin.
I wonder.
Yeah, that's
I
right.
think
Now, game 3, I think for Uni, he
Tenebria
definitely
would
has a
have changed
chance,
a bit.
right? Coming back, I think game 1 he showed if he just sticks to a all-in game plan, then I think that's kind of his best success here. As you see, turn 2, it looked like maybe he could rally, but the amount of still recursion revives on the side of Phantom, he was going to keep going and going.
Exactly, Car. And I think that first pick Ruel did its work too. She was almost like a spy, letting Unihero put down his guard, thinking, oh, maybe I'm not going to get cleaved game 2. So let his guard down a little bit, and suddenly the Spirit Eye Celine does what she does, just gets a little bit of a lead and takes the snowball and rolls it down the entire hill. That was, woo, a little scary to watch.
Chills, even.
Renak Luna. Bossarunka, Lady of the Scales band.
Okay, Luna, Renak, pre-ban.
Delian up. Yulha, of course.
There's no mercy.
Mr. G. Rise. What are you?
Yulha.
Split between
We have
the
ML
players.
Shu up. We have a lot of injury options here. Tenebria. No, not Tenebria.
Phantom almost
How
had
does
the
Phantom
combo.
Bellona.
Second pick, right?
Yeah.
A little bit of a disadvantage, and it's game 3.
He does break up the combo of Genesis Ross, Nurse Yulha, so Unihero doesn't really have like a reliable playbook to lean into. And I would even say the number one scary thing about playing Genesis Ross is if your opponent is aggressive, you can play him as a defensive anchor. If your opponent is slowing down too much, you can even put an Ahmed on third pick, and he makes really good use of that crit damage buff.
What's it going
We
to
are
be,
going
Phantom?
down to the wire, ladies
Ahmed
and gentlemen.
available.
He's taking all the time to think. What's the best pick on 2? Lots available. Freerin. Definitely a contested character. Very strong hyper carry. We've seen her both sides, back and forth.
Bellion's up.
Wait, Delian is up, right?
LRK is up.
Don't see her.
Bellion is certainly up. I mean, that's exactly the matchup Unihero opted to take in the first game, though. He picked the free run into the Bellion and cleaved her anyway. Just because you have Bellion against the free run doesn't necessarily mean it is a free win.
But the biggest
certain things
question-
do have to happen.
Does Phantom as Brigida? That's the biggest question.
You think we're going to see a reverse? He's going to
I'm
steal
not
that
sure
draft?
Phantom needs it if he has third pick and he could just drop the Ahmed.
Yeah, yeah.
But I
that too.
suppose we'll see.
Last Rider Crown
Okay.
2?
Speaking of counters, we were discussing some counters into the free run Bellion. Last Rider crowd, big one. Whoa, instead we pivot to the Crimson
Armin,
Armin.
the Golden.
First and E7
Armin
Masters.
Bellion. A mid.
Heavy, right? Mitigation, invincibility on skill 3. You don't see her nearly as often as we used to, though. Probably for a good reason.
Phantom is probably counting the pre-bans right now, thinking, if I take Ahmed here, Zio's banned. Okay, cool. If I take Ahmed and I ban the Bunny Dominial, am I home free? Is this my free win? He has to be thinking about that. Ahmed is the most readily available cleave initiator for him in this exact spot. And I don't think anything Unihero has can exactly prepare him against that matchup. It is very scary when you start getting with heavy
It's
nuke.
just
Like,
so
there
much
she is. There it
damage.
is.
Ahmed.
Even with the belly
boy.
counter like we were talking about, right? Unihero did this to Phantom, so we are seeing a little bit of reverse
And
roll.
Moon
Moon
Bunny.
Bunny here. Yeah, protect his draft a little bit. Takes that away. No option for Unihero to
Okay,
counter
we're
pick it.
removing the.
Hey, extra turn, there's always Benimaru. Just saying.
how does Unihero survive here, right? Still wants maybe potentially some damage. He has some mitt. We have the belly counter to stop the souls, but that free run, despite having no souls, is still going to do so much to our team. And you have the Genesis Raws as well, and we've seen what this man can do.
Another trial
The
to
strip
overcome.
stun? Unbound Knight Arrowwell did get the buff.
I vow my life to you.
And
Just pick all the knights, I guess.
What a tanky team this is.
They have damage, right? Phantom doesn't have the most survivability, but I still don't
this
know.
okay?
Can we
Yes.
survive this?
Lots of question marks in my head. What about you guys? Valky?
I think Unihero realizes the pinch he's been put in. He realized that Phantom is going to be doing way too much damage with the Ahmed enabling his team, so he just says, well, I'm just going to draft every mitigation in the book, have fun killing them, and, you know, if I make it through, there's a chance I just
Bananas,
kill ya, and
right.
Phantom does find the last pick there. Lone Crescent Bologna is, in fact, a little too good versus all of these HP scalers, so surely she,
She's
as
going
the
to be
anchor, is
insane
going to
if
get
left up.
out.
There's no way.
A lot of
Especially
light
going on
units. Bellona's gonna do a ton of damage. With
Yeah,
AoE.
must ban there. And the Yula gets taken out for the side of Unihero.
No extra HP buff. But still very tanky overall. It's a lot of units on the left. We'll see full light team on the left. Unihero.
I'll protect
Phantom
you.
on the right, starting with a mid.
What cannot be avoided must be overcome. From the cracks of despair.
Isn't
The buff's
Ahmed's
on.
gonna just do her thing, putting the entire combo on the free run. This is the heart of the cards, fellas.
I
She's
wonder
gonna
if
click
it's
the
LRK
S3,
that
and
the
that's
best
gonna
one here.
determine the fate for both of these players.
Show me the damage. Unihero needs to tighten those abs.
Holy
Oh, one health in a dream.
brother,
Escort.
Arrow's dead.
But we're not
Arrow's
done
dead.
yet, right? We
Arrow's
talked about the
dead.
swift attack, especially common with the free run. Gonna take back-to-back turns.
Oh,
Greater attack buff.
Oh my
By
out of there.
Arrowell,
and the rest of the
secondary
team.
splash,
Trust me.
and
Still
now
standing.
the Ross. Oh man.
Where's that Crimson Army?
Yeah. Let's go for the clash. Go for the seal. Onto the Dragon Bride Senya.
Shall we end this?
No seal, but the collapse is deadly there. Not what you want to see though. The S3 is gonna come through. Does the Bellion survive? This is gonna be the big one.
Phantom from the heavens.
He survives and cleanses.
Hold on. Hold up.
Hold.
There's an
Hold.
The
That
barrier
seal missing. Maybe. Chance for Uni.
with Bellion.
Skill tree here.
Can you?
The skill tree.
Apocalypse. There's a skill null.
S3
Oh,
goes
nice
skill
push.
nullify, blocks the initial wave. 3F doing what he
So
can.
bird skill
no
tree,
CC's
this
gonna come
kills, right?
through. This is gonna be the big one.
Soulburn activated.
Dropping the Soulburn. This is all
But
the
how are
damage
you
we got.
killing Eras, right?
The
Giras.
Finks.
Standing. Let my guard down.
Any
barely
counters?
Another hit, no counterattack on this Bellion. She is
Oh
rolling the
my
healing though,
God.
slowly clawing herself back to get extra attack.
Okay.
Splash!
He can win, holy.
That is
Ross is
it.
gassed out. He has a second life.
I
But
vow
these two
to love
tanks,
you.
he's gonna have to try to whittle them down.
Turns away.
I'm still standing. Let my
Second life
guard
is right. His
He's
S3
dead, he's
is
dead, he's
already
dead.
Look at that
ready
damage.
to bang this buff here.
Is
Okay,
gone
one
from
more
the
left.
tournament almost.
No mercies.
Has
Not yet, not yet, not yet. One more turn, one more turn.
No, but there's a
Uh-oh.
skill 2.
Sending it in
S2.
here.
Can we get
Oh
the
my
second? No,
God,
there's
it's
no.
so-
The damage is not enough.
It's enough,
We
it's
can't
enough,
take
it's
debuffs
enough.
while you have Biden Blast.
Okay.
Wait, it kills.
You have to Soulburn here. You don't have souls.
Oh no, but the S3 is
And
available
Ross.
for the Ross. This needs to land the
And
blind.
he debuffs. He
Okay,
gets
skill
blind
third.
activated.
There's a decreased hit chance.
Oh god, this is coming down to
Oh,
it.
S1,
He's gonna wait it
S1.
out.
Going to wait it.
Oh, and Bellion gets a turn. Not gonna be enough. Maybe for
Bellion gets a turn. This is the S3. Provoke is available.
Can you get it in? Provokes.
hits it. Common raise
Provoke lands,
pushback.
pushes back.
Crits.
Soulburn, 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 Soulburn,
Okay, we have
Soulburn.
souls. Send it in. We gotta land more.
Keep missing, keep missing.
Another blind debuff. Accuracy down.
Oh,
just
No,
Just
accuracy
speed.
down.
Oh
Ross
no,
persists.
He's gonna send it
GG.
in for sure here, and it should
and
be enough.
Phantom.
And your fate.
Where's the
40K
blind?
Hero
Oh,
gone. Phantom
unfortunate, bro.
survives this deadly bottom side of the bracket.
What a match, man. That was exciting. Yes, Phantom does move on, but shout out to Unihero.
We should
That
have
seal
picked
missing on that
LRK
Dragon
instead
Bride
of
Senya brought us
Arrow.
an exciting last few rounds. He was fighting for his life there, almost taking out an ex-champion.
Oh, that final debuff. One miss, one hit away from the win. Or for either side, that was a nail biter.
Yeah, and that was the power of the Genesis Ross and the anchor slot. If you had the option, I mean, you can either S3 him with the Omni, get the crit damage buff, and use him as the primary cleaver. But since you got the free run through, he's just going to be the character that anchors it all the way for you. Now, it really did come down to it, and it
Hopefully
got super
Unihero
close,
can
but
catch
oh
up
my
again.
goodness. Bellion missing the blind there at the last hit, that was unfortunate.
Man, Ross having this much power. We need Salome in the game ASAP.
We need an equalizer.
Yeah, she seems to be the counter from the video that we just have on epicseven YouTube. If you haven't watched it, make sure to subscribe and go watch it.
Oh man, she is gonna be a menace.
That was a really good match.
Yeah, very, very well played by Unihero, right?
Yeah.
He did get eliminated here. That was his last life, but I'm very impressed. Uni, good job, good showing.
Unihero's gone from
I need
the
to update my
tournament, but
title.
very unique in style. Gotta give it to him.
A stench. A lesson to be engraved upon their souls. Fate cannot be all.
A lot of Spirit Isolene wins today. I think almost all of them.
Well, that's gonna make this next match very interesting, G-Clef, right? Spirit Isolene, played by both fans
Yo, what's
of
up, Kyle?
MMZN. We'll see if it's contested.
You know, if I didn't know any better, I would even say these guys probably like practice or trained against each other for them to be in this
What
spot.
is up, Kyle?
Man, 32,000
Look at
HP
this,
on
she
that
gets
Genesis
activated.
boss.
Oh, the punishment.
Invalid.
What a potentially exciting
I haven't
comeback
tried
for the
using it
side of
yet.
Unihero. Dragon Bride Soulburn sending it in. Big damage going through.
And you do have to question a little bit. Is this maybe a speed set Bellion? Like, would a counter set Bellion have made a better difference here? Or maybe he was on counter set and he just low rolled the counter attacks because
Maybe.
I feel like one counter attack going, you know, one way or the other could have really swung things.
Do you a few more or one more blind? Not just a decrease of speed. Could have made a difference with one more miss from the Genesis Ross, but that is the result. Phantom moving up to our final match of Group C, MMCN waiting from that slot. And we will, once we get ready, we will immediately jump in. Group C is turning out to be a banger. Loving the style so far. So we got one
Why is
player
it
to
showing
the
the
knockout, one
live
player
stream? I
gone.
already finished watching
Time
it.
to talk about the other two guys. MMZN, we mentioned the Spirit Isolene. And also, Lyrica seems to be fully unlocked and unleashed.
Yeah.
No one really cares
Great
about
call out.
Lyrica. Not that many players picking Lyrica these days. Here's
Behind
Phantom.
that Spirit
Yeah,
Isolene,
Lytica
right, is
definitely
Lytica
had
keeps
her time in
popping
the
up.
sun, but
Yes, when you guys both talk at the same time.
yeah,
Go ahead, Val.
you know, sometimes it's
uh-huh.
a little bit hard. There's like a half a second delay or something
Yes,
like
I
that.
know,
But
I
the one
know.
thing I want to highlight about this matchup, guys, is all night tonight we've been watching
Okay,
cleave,
season
anti-cleave,
04, 18.
anti-cleave, cleave. But for the first time, it's two cleavers up against each other. We're gonna have to figure out, you know, how they fight over each other for that coveted first turn. Because
But
I'm certain whoever gets
Yeah,
that
look at
wins.
that.
Salid
Phantom.
is
Phantom
banned.
second pick. He bans out that Spirit
Respect.
Isolene.
That's
He
respect.
says, if I
And
can't
for the
have
season
nobody
coach.
can.
And Bellion also.
Now, I do think MMZN has looked a little more confident just in the picks and the way he's been drafting. Phantom kind of going a little more all over the place, kind of sometimes going turn 2, as we've seen, especially against like Unihero in game 1. But that being said, an ex-champion, you can't count him out just
Okay.
yet.
Let's see this.
Arceti open, Zio open.
It's the winners. MMZN versus Phantom.
At least we're having no Notos games today.
You don't like Nodos?
Oh man, I like Notos. Notos is fun.
Care for a sample?
I think so. I could see why some people maybe find him a bit boring, but man, when he domain expansions, it's so exciting.
We have Group D.
When
so
talking
let's
about
wait.
domain expansion, it might not look like it, but every time one of your characters drop below half health, Perfumer Biblis is just waiting to pop her domain
Okay.
expansion. I mean, that
I don't
skill
want
is
to
a
hear
little
this
too
Biblis propaganda,
strong.
Valky. Now this character is the opposite of exciting. She is
Brother,
extremely
that's
powerful,
just
though.
something you have to deal with if you actually play the game. She is a menace, and she
points.
holds back so much damage. MMZN, especially without Spirit Isoling, he has to be thinking about where he's finding the damage to kill Biblis. I think that is going to be something that he needs to figure out for himself.
Let's put coupons on
Genesis Roz is a great pickup there,
There's
right?
no
On two.
mercy.
Has access to seal, big damage, can kind of come over the top on the likes of Biblis. Great pickup.
Okay.
But we
Are we
also
really
seen
playing
that
Eula here?
there are cases where Biblis gives her team just enough HP to survive.
Isn't this
You
like-
are jamming a school nurse Yuha on third pick,
Arabian now.
but as a reply, maybe you can just take Imperial and Ilanov on third pick. Although you do run the risk of slowing down just a little bit too much.
That's, yeah, there's not much of a tempo on the left.
Ilinov, Dien, maybe.
Phantom, did you build all this for the 5th match? Did you test a lot of things beforehand to come down all the way? Need to might be thinking about locking some damage here on third.
Locking in some damage would be good. He could also be thinking about locking in a tank, but we did say Phantom looked like the thing he needed tonight was the confidence, and if you wanted to feel confident, I mean, you can go forth with Renak, which is 129 base speed. That is the highest speed achievable by a character in the game.
You presume to defy me.
Hecate comes
Hecate.
through.
Ooh.
Chat was talking about Hecate earlier today a couple times, and here she is.
She's definitely a good unit, right? Especially with all the revives coming around. The problem is, though, playing her is a lot easier said than done. A lot of times, if you're not fast enough, you can't get her into that activatable spot. She sometimes can just die.
Mid.
But with
Exactly, and the big issue here with playing
What's the last
Hecate
pick
is
then?
Phantom
It's
is
a
turning
Jiras
out the
don't want
immortality
DPS.
on his own DN as well, and
Only
MMZN
Jiras
is
has
just
DPS,
tempoing
that's for
up
sure.
right here, right now. He says, oh, you want to go? Let's go. Just drops the Ahmed. We are getting the cleave out of the way early, so he needs to jam in one more damage dealer to really close out this draft.
with a mid. What else is the perfect pair to receive that attack buff? I mean, the damage buff. Harsetti.
You seem quite useful.
If you're fast, I have Harsetti.
That's certainly a pick.
Wait,
That's certainly a pick. I've
Well-
not seen somebody
well-
go,
Amid
let
Harsetti.
me get 3 units that are potentially fast, and then
That is a pick indeed,
I'll
Alex.
turn off my own
Great comms,
speed
great
as well.
comms.
It's a pick, guys. It's a pick. I don't know.
No, in all
okay?
seriousness, right? I
It's
think
a
that
pick.
could be a good pick.
Bro, what
Draws
damage
out
do they have?
advantage.
Just
Ruel
ban,
of Light.
just ban Jiras.
Do we love her? I don't know.
I don't know. I like Destina more.
Hecate,
You
Ruel,
know, Ruel
and then
of
we have
Light,
that
when you also
immortality on
have
DN
Hecate,
too.
is certainly
Yeah,
also
very
a pick.
interesting
Bro,
lineup.
this game
know,
is so
it's
weird.
Synergy from Phantom.
this doesn't.
We pick
can't
Ruel
believe
Big
when
brain
we
on
have
play.
Dien
Making on
and
some
Setsuka, and then we.
Biblis gets taken out alongside the Genesis Ross. So I think Phantom's
come
calling MMZ.
on,
as well.
what
He
is
says, you
this
don't know what you're
game?
doing with this Harsetti. I'm just going to take out Genesis Ross and I'm going to watch
certainly
your
was a
draft
pick.
crumble apart. Is that how it plays?
But like you said-
we'll find out because
How about a
No, I
place
think you're onto
among my
something, right?
ranks?
I think he maybe would prefer a more damage dealer. We saw
I
Unit
don't
Hero
know
pick
what to
this Harsetti
expect,
unit.
man. This-
Doesn't
this
have
is
enough
such a
damage. That being
strange-
said, Phantom has some anti-synergies going though.
It's
MMZN.
best I end it.
Wait,
Let's see,
I
Harsetti
see
leading up.
it. Do you guys see the play?
No, I
He
don't.
has Harsetti go first, and then he has 3 CR pushers to push her back into a second turn.
Okay.
Oh my god, and the stun lands against the Renak alongside just a splatter of debuffs right now. Let's see if that is in fact the play he's going for. Nurse Yoha is up next. Who is she gonna super juice?
Time to be
Well, we're gonna have to go through a lot of turns here, right? Because that damage Is that crown on the stun?
Okay, with super immunization, a 13k
It's gotta be. This is a rather low HP Harsetti as
Harsetti,
well.
man.
So you do have to power her up and send her on her way and let her just do whatever damage she can. And I think that has to be a Miss Pig just being used in a very clever way right here.
Okay, skill 2, skill 3, we're pushing Harsetti more, right?
That's a pick, guys. That's a pick.
Lady in the front.
We're gonna have a death by 1,000 cuts. We do have the offering the extra fixed damage, but like we were talking about with the Harsetti build, it's gonna be very low damage here. So he's gonna have to keep taking these turns over and over.
Early miss a ring, it wouldn't still reach 15k, right?
Another
Would
stun.
have been more.
That helps.
May the light
Damage actually not
guide
too
us.
bad, landing a lot of crits.
Skill 3. You have the skill 3
That
here.
might need to be how this game goes. Hecate, though, still sitting pretty. Do you clear the skill nullifier?
Okay, do
Does the
50%
Hecate
everything,
get the
yeah.
shot against the Harsetti, because if she does, well, MMZN is just completely out of damage. We're giving away the Ruel S3 immediately.
Your
Not-
attitude. How irreverent.
Cleansed and invincible.
Yeah, quite telling. Phantom believes in that re-knock. That's his win condition.
Bro, I'm confused. My head hurts, my head
Chance
hurts.
to go for the fear.
Go for the here. Here lands on the Renak, but you do wake up at the end. Is that a worthwhile gamble? Does strip the buff. Oh boy.
My head hurts. I mean the entire setting of it right now.
Is that all worth it?
Last pick Ruel with Hecate.
Soulburn Hecate is available. Does he have the damage though? If he's confident,
Bro.
this is gonna ignore the damage.
My head hurts.
This
Stop.
is gonna go. How much damage does it drop? 30,000 takes out the Harsetti. She is out of here.
A little ouchie.
Does land a bleed. Double tap.
It resisted twice
enough.
too.
Takes her
Still
out.
have
Fear,
time to
Fear
submit.
sticks on the Renak. Renak loses yet another turn.
Ha!
What cannot
This
be
lady.
avoided must be overcome.
All in
Fortune
one.
is on our side.
Skill 2.
Yeah, such a powerhouse unit. That being said, 3v3
Yeah.
scenario, right? MMZN did lose the Harsetti. That's a lot of stuns.
Renak has skill
that
2,
he doesn't
skill
have
3.
access to. Now
You need to
Renak
chip
ready
this
to go.
Hecate and revive.
Finally out of fear.
Yeah, but the thing is, it could just kill, right?
Yeah, now Renak gets to play the game. MMZN gets stuck here with 3 supports. That has to be a mispick, right, guys? Like, he has to be sitting here thinking, okay, what am I doing for next game? Next game, I can't do this again.
So
We can't do
skill,
this 2 games
Soul
in a
burn,
row.
skill 1, how loose.
You better be good.
Like,
As
Keep an eye on
that's Phantom with that logo. 1 win. Can he survive? Game 1, that many options?
What a weird draft
Can't
from
tell.
both sides.
Uh-huh.
That
Bro,
Harsetti was
this
certainly
game-
a pick, and that was certainly
our
a draft
Phantom, right?
of all time. Don't ask me for more.
That's our
adjectives, fellas. I am out.
2023
I have
winner.
no idea where that
Right there,
went.
buddy.
I mean, to be fair, I think MMZN scrapped together what he could, but I'm gonna choose and believe that Harsetti was absolutely a mispick. Maybe he picked the wrong one. This is the one he has for Guild War defense.
Give
I
me
don't
1
know,
minute.
but
I
that was
will
not
ask-
it.
I will ask Gemini Plus, and let's see what the answer
Excellent. Give us the info.
is. Don't know, because we can't ask the player directly.
As long as
yet.
Hecate sleep, even if they still
There's
be fine
Syria,
because his
Zeo-Ban.
team is fast.
Plus Aruka and Free
Bro, I'm just saying. Even
Free Rise Saline, Free Ran 2 Hope.
It was a
MMZN's
lost
favorite
game.
unit's gone.
in the ban, in the drafting alone.
He's got to come out big here.
Left
right?
side was
Down
too weird.
0-1 at
My
the
actions
losers
will prove my
bracket.
worth.
If he's eliminated, he
There's
is out of
Coley
here.
again. Is this gonna work now?
He really has his back up against the wall, and when your backup is against the wall, who do you put your trust in? Tactical archetype Coley. I think that is something much more of MMZ and speed.
ready.
It's something he's relied on.
my
something he's
God.
relied on. If Phantom says, let's get in the car.
Response,
We're getting in the
we
car, boys.
have-
Let's go.
We
I
have it.
love it.
Ladies and gentlemen, buckle up, double time.
firepower.
We're
He's
gonna get
trying to
all
go
the
out here.
imprints.
MMZN responds in
Wow,
kind with an imprint of
Shuri.
his own.
We're
Fire Shuri
racing.
makes his way to the stage.
Let's do this.
Talk about stage.
We're racing
There's the top
Phantom.
model.
We're just straight up racing.
We're about to see why first pick is so hard to race and why MMZN has the edge here. because the opener dictates everything you want to do with this matchup. Now, if
But
Phantom
I'm also
wants to
speed
be
demon.
able to
But
be
if we're talking
even
about
in
like
terms of
speed
base
imprints
speed,
alone,
not pick a slower
because this is plus 14 plus
Only thing
12.
you can do here is pick Ram, but Ram does not form the best
let's
combo,
see.
So especially not when you don't have
Yeah.
the best characters here. Does he go for the Ram? That is the big question here. First pick player always has the advantage in a straight race like this.
Yeah, Rand is available.
Yeah, the first pick is such a huge advantage. And like Valky was saying, he's in a tough spot here. The problem is he's already locked in, right? There's no outs. He has to commit
way
to
too much
imprints
commit.
already. Yeah, no flexibility. You cannot pivot out of this.
While we're pivoting, are we really going this?
He's thinking about it. I'll
this
bet
a
you
bait?
he's sitting in
Is this a
that
bait?
wishing he didn't ban the
Come
boss
on,
Haruka.
Phantom. Come on, Phantom. You're in the lead.
You're up
Lion
by
Heart
No way we're
Zone.
going at it. We're
Little,
going
little.
elite here.
Who will stand
It's
against
a little
me?
proc there, right?
Yeah, he hits
Attack
the full
Holy,
pivot. He
Litica.
hits the full pivot.
I mean, they bought the ticket already. There's no refund.
Yeah, this.
If you refund, you only get 10% back.
MMZ in now. Now I think the point of decision for him here is he needs to decide, does he go for one more speed imprint? And if he does, is that too greedy? Is he overcommitting?
This is a me.
Maybe
What's
Phantom
up?
has a better pivot on picks 4 and 5. Is what he currently
My head
has
hurts, man.
sufficient in dealing with Phantom's pivot of Flying Harsermia? Because her passive's supposed to react to the tactically.
We're still
hits,
going
she
for
pushes
imprint
herself,
here?
and if she
With all
steals
my
the turn,
strength.
could be very bad here. And does commit one more,
My
so
man.
MMZN is all in.
MMZN claps.
He goes,
Everyone,
"My man."
round of applause. We have a battle.
Where are we going here?
What an insane.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering about. He already
Now,
conceded
Phantom
the
really
race,
didn't,
right?
Like hard pivot, right? He still has that fast opener. Ludica still has this 2 speed imprints. The reacted Lionheart is there present, and now we see Apollotus come out on 5.
These
I
players,
vow
they
to
got
be
something
your
else.
companion.
Okay.
And the Dragon
I
Bride.
really like that Apollotus because
wow.
if the Lion Harsermia
He banned already.
Apollotus, she is going to be in a
MMZ banned
lot of
already.
trouble. Dragon Bride Senya also, like, these guys are hitting some really good pivots. and
he also
counters, and
banned
it just shows
Politis.
their experience in racing, in playing this cleave style. They know exactly what they're doing. And look at the speed of them coming out. Last picks traded. That is a race we have on our hands.
4 imprints on the side of MMZN, but we have that Lionheart, kind of that X factor.
And that Lionheart finish up.
He can
the entire
Piggy and
battlefield.
TML skill 3 kills Bride.
long
It depends if he
fire.
has a pen set on
Efficient.
TML, right?
On
Not scared.
top model Luluka. MMZN.
I know MMZN wins the race here, but I just want to point out how scary it
Okay,
is. The
Soulburn
Litica
here
was
still
only
won.
2% behind. Oh my goodness.
Who do you go for now? Speed up. Fastest
Is this kill?
Does
wins.
he go for
Skill
the pick
3,
on the Lion
Soulburn?
Harsermia? I wonder.
Immediately?
That's what I
Is
was
that
thinking
enough?
too. He could maybe try to land a kill
Can
here.
you?
But you're
He's
One
going
hit.
for
The
it.
Vildred is a guarantee kill. The Lion's gonna be tough. Let's see it.
Okay, GG.
Early.
Do you
16k was enough. And with that being said, Tackle
This is
is
straight up
to
GG.
have a reign of this match.
Faster than the bullet.
I only do my best.
Double stun.
Detonates everything.
That's
Bye-bye,
GG.
Vildred.
Way.
Let's talk about game 3.
Do me by training and strength. I will help you improve.
Yup.
It comes down to
Quick.
this. The final game, final match. We've seen the race. Now I think it's time to tone it down and get serious. I mean,
Yeah, he did have
not
a
saying
game
this
here.
wasn't serious. This was a battle of speed. I loved it. Loved
It
it.
was still
I
close,
mean,
right?
this
But
is
that back
exactly
down
what
on
we
that
were
Lionheart.
expecting coming into the set.
We're also racing.
Yeah, we're racing a little bit. I mean, at the end of the day, though, MMZN with that first pick will have the advantage. He gets the first dibs of first pick. He gets the first third pick ban protect, giving him the more advantageous opener. And on top of that, he has the window to really close down on Phantom with picks 4 and 5. And it just really puts the squeeze on his strategic availability.
So I was also thinking that maybe that Sermia is slightly tankier, or had like a lot higher of a defense. That Phantom was thinking that maybe I can.
He mind
tank the
controlled
damage and
Phantom?
survive,
Ah man, the
but that
draft
wasn't the
alone
case.
was
Is it just
terrible.
Bad calculation.
His damage one, but not fast.
I think we were discussing that he was in a tough spot already, Declef.
Yeah, I see it, but
right? We saw it was still
let's be honest,
close,
both
though,
sides
2%
draft him
behind.
bad.
But maybe, I don't know if he has a second Lionheart. The problem is you have to build her with enough damage still, also, in case you build her into a different draft. But as we saw, right, 16k was definitely enough, and there was still more damage coming through after.
Man, car 6.
Exactly.
Rapper.
Okay, Jira, Samin.
I'm
The
not
end.
afraid.
And we come back to Ruel.
It's always back
We're
to
back to
Ruel,
it.
ladies and gentlemen.
Biblis is up.
I think
Yeah,
that's
Biblis
been
is
an
up.
old tradition since like season 1. Was
Yulha
it
is
not like
up.
when you are on the ropes
Oh,
and
yeah.
you desperately need to win a match?
Priren is up.
Ruel first pick, just pray. You have your head priestess and she's
Jessica
there
Bright
for you.
3-4 and Phantom just win by
That's right,
default.
Valky. In a
Nothing
game,
M
right,
could
with
have
a
done.
lot of stakes on
It's
the line, a lot
because
of money, a lot of
Phantom was.
RNG. You can't blame the
You know what?
players for picking
I
such
have
a
no comments.
reliable unit, especially when she gets
Yeah,
buffed
Setsuko
back
was a real bad
into
unit.
domination.
Renak.
And, you know, as far as old reliable goes, nothing goes in your favor like that Renok 129 base speed. You can only imagine how fast it is. So MMZN has to be feeling pretty confident. And the confidence is already showing. Swift Flag Bearer Sigrid, not the fastest, but the debuff she puts down is just so good versus a lot of turn 2 drafts. It's almost like MMZN is trying to force Phantom to go, come on, man, pick up your Ran draft. You know, you have the Ruel. Where's your Ran? Let's see the Ran.
Why are you interrupting my
Or picking-
relaxation?
Ran. Here's Flam.
Hersetti?
And
Yeah, Hersetti is up,
Marsetti
yeah.
is surprisingly still not banned.
Uh-oh. On the block spot.
And MMZN
I
is
cannot
in
believe, guys.
trouble.
In a set
That's certainly a
where
pick,
we are
Valky.
watching two cleavers duke it out, we see Harsetti twice.
Uh-oh.
Solly here.
We've seen a lot of Harsettis today, right? But this is all an entirely different scenario
Yeah,
here.
you could.
Both
You
players
could
are
also go
showing
see
some
Phantom,
type
right?
Of openers.
On three.
Harsetti being the lock pick spot for Phantom is going to be much different than we've seen her kind of being underperforming in the previous sets.
Can you turtle now? What can you do? Oh, Solitaria for now.
We've seen Tried and
That
True,
is
right?
a
Going to
really
lock
What's your
down
strong
four
that
here?
Firefly.
Yeah, Yula. Wow, it's
By the way,
GG.
Harsetti
Draft
too,
alone.
Harsetti is also a focus character, so when you have third pick Solitaria, Harsetti can
This
never
Holly and
ran
Ainov
per
is
level.
going to go
She
first,
starts out
GG.
with whatever damage
Ban
she's
Ruel,
got, and
go
if she's on
Sky.
injury, she could do a little bit of chip damage.
Or ban last.
But more devastatingly, the afternoon soak Flan is just stuck as an absolute sitting duck. There's almost nothing useful she can offer, even on her own turn. She has one good turn of that S3, and after the defense break, it is very tough to play.
Show it to me! A great pick
Wow,
up
you're
like
picking
Solitaria.
D-Curve?
Solitaria can counter some units. This
What
unit
the
can
fuck?
counter Solitaria. She's going to have to do AoE. The little bits of damage is going to fuel him potentially,
crazy?
and he's going to knock some units out.
The buff.
A Robbie too? The Dark Duo? They're both so tanky and so hard to deal with. He's countering this third
Ashes
ban
to
protect
ashes.
spot of
Picking
Solitaria.
A Ravi.
Ravi
Does Decor get Perma Provoke?
Wow, that's unexpected. This is a very tanky
You don't
team
know
by
what pick
Phantom. I'd
Biblis
be
yet,
very
right?
surprised
Isn't
if
Biblis
MMZ
really
is
good
not
here?
Pulling out like a lone Crescent Bologna or some
No way
kind
you're
of
going
hardcore
BBK,
injury
man. Go
character last
go
week.
Biblis.
Bloodblade Corinne being hovered.
Or maybe
could
Shu,
be enough
right?
Damage. Very tough to
Isn't
call at
Shu
this
really
point.
good here?
This has been a very interesting set of RTA. Not something I've seen before, and Bloodblade Corinne does get locked in here. Wow.
The problem I'm seeing though, Valky, is if we just ban last potentially on the Bloodblade Corinne, we have a pinch
We're
of Dark
banning
Corvus,
Decor,
APOC,
right?
with backing up of Rule. However, looks like the Yula demanded the answer instead.
Corvus is
So we
gone.
will have, yeah, no Corvus, unfortunately.
We will at least have Apoc Ravi. Let's see what she's made up of these days. There's that Bloodblade Corinne who will deliver.
I'm kind of messed up there.
Y'all ready for a Soli game?
The final game of Group C. Winner, moves
Wind
up.
Rider.
Harsetti Shuffle.
All your foolish choices.
This was
Sweet
the
Miracle.
lock from Phantom.
Okay.
Oh boy. And that,
my
oh my
God.
god. What a steady turn one.
That is disgusting, Debus.
This Harsetti a little different from what we've seen on the left.
Wow.
Phantom might be
Well, that's
him
a
with that
huge
Harsetti.
lead
Not
for
only is she on
I
injury,
accept
not
your
only does she do
blood as an
damage,
offering.
that Abyssal Crown also stunned 3 character, landed all the debuffs she should have landed. I mean, Apoc Robbie says,
And
hey,
some.
usually I'm here to stabilize a bad game, but it looks like you guys don't need me here.
There's a jump.
Sending it in.
First one down.
Yeah, we're not was stunned. We had her city start.
And Phantom
There's
will
the
go first.
flag.
Yeah.
But is it too
Unfortunate
late?
about the.
It's your turn.
He's got to buy
Turn
some time. Goes for
Flag
this 2
did
target
what it
onto that
is.
land.
So I'll be
Oh, it's
We're
dead.
gonna
It died.
need
It died.
to
It died.
kill.
It died.
BBK
It
gets a
died.
little bit of combat
It
readiness
died.
back for herself.
Yeah, and she'll cycle out of those debuffs. Well played there from the side of MMZN.
Nice
Now
flag.
he has SP
Gets the
available.
cut on the
Could go for
flag
a
Sigrid.
lockdown
This
play.
S3
No
hits
Gab,
me
yeah,
very
unfortunate.
well
But he
put
can
so
still win,
far.
right?
He needs to get these debuffs like Phantom got with his Harsetti.
I need
Both
some
mirrors.
me time.
We go stealth here. If we stun,
Fears. Solitary
We
still has her turn.
try
We're
to stun for
going
Ruel.
the S3 the Ruel. We cannot let Phantom play the game anymore. The one turn he's got is too high value. We need to
Yes,
shut
we stun, we stun.
everything down.
Does land. Nice redundancy there, right? Misses the fear, but has that back up. Unfortunately, Ravi clears.
Breaks out of that fear.
we have to skip.
whoever gives
Sending it in back to back.
will be impaled on the tallest stake.
Bring one back. That's our
This-
kid.
Scoot out of here.
No,
Now, even though she doesn't have
evasion
focus, she
buff
does
for
have the
this
koi
big red.
fish. Skill 3, big damage.
Out of my face.
Who's
BBK
next?
and the immortality. This is gonna be scary. Low HP.
could still win,
BBK,
right?
though. Do you have the turn? We're gonna need
Here
it
we
all
go.
in here as
The red blade.
We can still win this. We
No attack buff,
unironically
right?
can
They
still
got
win this.
Well, Robbie, it's a little much. Does land the second kill though.
Okay, Daydream.
Well, still holding her skills.
That's right, has skills, has the revive.
Stun.
Debuffs from the
Solitaria.
Solitaria.
But I'm still on vacation.
Yes, skill 1. Doesn't matter. It's GG. Holy.
No one
Wang
can
gets
escape.
the S1 and not enough damage to do anything substantial. BBK still has another turn. I think the passive is still available to her. We're gonna
Oh,
have to
this
finish
Korean?
off the Ruel.
Yes, skill 3. We're reviving Aravi, right?
3.
What's the best set of options here?
The problem is I think BBK still has the passive and Solitaria
Excuse-
was
yeah.
debuffed. Robbie?
Apocalypse Robbie should come back here, and
Skill
we're looking to just
3.
drop it on that Solitaria.
The skill's solid.
A third
But
jump.
BBK is enough to kill.
Oh, sorry.
Not
Oh,
enough.
didn't kill.
She lives.
Wait a second.
Corinne.
Oh.
This is a very interesting turn. You
Okay.
might have
Wait,
to
what are we
kill,
skill-
yes. Hit the Robbie, Bloodblade Corinne is in stealth, and then your Solitaria goes back in stealth. I think that is his only available out. You have to, it's almost like you're microing your Marines, man. He's playing
Needs some high
every
rolls and
turn
debuffs.
as best as he could.
Oh my
And
God,
Will
it's done.
the roll. Jesus, get
Hold on!
Stun,
Get
stun,
away.
stun, stun, stun.
Backup turn here. Solitaria, another time. She has skill 3 available.
In trouble.
I hope you enjoy.
Oh.
Starfall. Another stun.
Okay, stun. Aravi, stun
Lands
Aravi.
was
Stay
slow as
stun
well,
Aravi.
Shakes it off immediately.
Corinne with almost full HP.
We have enough to kill both. This kills.
Sending.
Oh, it does not
Good
kill.
damage still. Does get pushed up.
Whoever gives
Get
it
another
Oh,
S3
no.
right here.
Oh, he'll get the
Yikes.
proc here.
on the tallest
Yeah, that's
stake.
plenty.
Oh,
It's only
the BBK was already
Solitaria.
out.
Oh,
GG.
He was out
Yeah.
of mortality.
The end
proc
of the
already.
day.
GG. That was so
That
close,
was already
man.
Used before.
Oh, she's alive. Huh?
Now hold on. Triple stun
Okay,
here from
yeah.
Hold on,
Solitaria.
hold on.
Hit Aravi. Stun here. Stun.
Daydream. Is there a way to dream our way past
No.
this? And
Not
no.
this
Dream today, ladies and
time.
gentlemen.
There's no need to worry now.
Oh.
You can only
Ashes
take
to
so many
ashes.
chances.
Dust to
So close, yeah.
This was not the perfect day for MMTN. Phantom.
Okay, it's
After
a
that,
uni
we
hero
got
versus
Ravi. Let's bring a win to Phantom, and he will make it out along with Light from Group C. What a set of games today! Extremely interesting group.
It's
Very
Light versus
different group
uni hero, right?
This is something else.
No, it's not.
the
Actually,
meta that I've studied over the last 3-4 weeks.
You know what's funny? This is Lunatic, right, G-Clef? So definitely units like Dark
Okay,
Horse and
I'm
Pocket
opening.
Rock can come out on game
I'm
3,
editing my
but I
video
love
for
how
CZN
Phantom brought
first.
both of them out
while waiting.
both of them out on 4 and 5. That being said, I do expect to see APOC Ravi come out in this meta here and there. Same with Dark Corvus, even in game 1 potentially.
Remember, guys, we had game 2. I mean, the draft was much longer than this game itself, but there was the game. The full imprints. Very entertaining group. And we do have the winners.
MMZ in, I think he had an overall very strong run, but this game 1 fumble, I think, was what really messed him up. Because, yeah, game 3
was banning
rough,
D-Corp.
Phantom did overall come out on top, slightly luckier. But that game 1 was
I think
that should never have happened.
I think D-Corp ban was fine though.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Maybe it might be to face value.
As well?
Is crucial. Do you seriously believe
It's RNG, baby.
that you can keep up with me?
So I'm saying the fake Harsetti can also be done. The real Harsetti was on the right side.
Yeah, that turn 1 was so strong from Phantom. Sets up that huge play. APOC, just, what is that, like 5 S3s in one match? My goodness.
Yeah, the Apocalypse Ravi rework did her a lot of favors. Anytime anybody on your team dies, she's going to be ready to pop. And she was jumping off the walls right here.
That turn decrease.
Yeah, has an EE as well, too. My goodness.
Almost unfair. She's brought back.
And so I just went.
Ravi
Wait,
brings
let-
back another target. Oh, that stun was nasty.
Oh, and that turn almost turned it around for him. But alas.
There's always room for APOC Ravi.
So many revives.
But please don't try this at home, guys. It's not much of a home material. There's a result like Phantom from Group C. Lots of the ones. I have to say, so far, my favorite group out of the 3 that we had in the tournament. Really entertaining picks. Didn't get to see Dark Corvus again, but one day. That's in my bingo board for next week.
Well, he's drawing those bans out, right? That means he was definitely a threat there. Even bigger than APOC.
And I will say this was a very, very entertaining group, but I think this next upcoming group is definitely what a lot of people are looking forward to for today.
Another set of big names in that group. So before we go to that new group of Group D, the Death group of Death that we call, we do have to take a short break, guys. I think it's either 10 or 15 minutes. So gotta go outside, catch a little breath, and once we come back, Group D time.
Okay, wait. Let me black screen first. Me food devourer. Yo, keep your stream up. I need my numbers. Help, help, help. I need my stream numbers. Okay, wait, let me just transfer over. Okay, time to go back. Ten minutes.
お前の敵は誰だ？
私の敵は救いを約束しておきながら果たさなかった卑怯な偽善者です。
その刃先が向くべき本当の敵は？
私の敵は偽りの制約、偽善の継承者ラスエクレール。私 私は見ました。神の権能を抱きながらも行使しないその傲慢がもたらす悪を。
目を覚ませ。そしてお前たちを救わなかった制約を恨め。
救いの時が来た。魂を閉ざし夜を待て。ずっと待っていたのに、どうして私を救ってくださらなかったのですか。私たちの願い、完全なる世界の終末、楽しみにしています。救いなんてない。
さあ、もう一度答えろ。お前の名前は。
私はサロメ、黒い聖杯の執行官。あなたの名前は。
May all knights be with you, and with our spirits. The time of salvation has come. Seal your soul and await the night. Yes, Executor Salome, I am here.
Salome was a girl from an unknown rural village in North Britannia. One day, an unknown disaster struck, and her village was instantly annihilated. As the sole survivor, on the brink of death, Salome awaited the Covenant and prayed for salvation. Charon, who happened to discover her in that state, saw through Salome's potential. He then took her in and conducted an experiment. During the experiment, due to the excruciating pain of brainwashing and the side effects of corruption, Salome lost all emotions, becoming the first seat executor of the Black Grail, as well as a living doll that listens only to Charon's commands. Salome is a 5-star Dark Elemental warrior. She has relatively high health and defense, and can increase her health further through her imprint concentration. Skill 2, Salvation. Releases Divinity.
Man,
Cloning
Salome
the target
gets
hero
insane.
except for the caster for 1 turn. Grants skill nullifier once to the caster and grants an extra turn. When the extra turn begins, the cloned hero's skills can be used immediately. Clone is a skill that clones the target's appearance and abilities. While in the clone state, separate skill cooldowns are applied. When dispelled, unique effects granted to the caster by the clone skill are also dispelled. Skill 3, Yggdrasil's Judgment. After inflicting collapse on the enemy for 2 turns, attacks with the power of Yggdrasil, with up to a 100% chance to inflict decreased defense for 2 turns and deals additional damage to the target. Damage dealt and additional damage increase proportional to the caster's max health. Skill 1, Corrupted Divinity. Attacks the enemy with a spear and triggers a dual attack from the ally with the highest attack. Damage dealt increases proportional to the caster's max health.
The time of salvation has come. Seal your soul and await the night.
Corrupted Divinity, a creature heading for the end. Players will be able to meet Salome through the Mystic Summon starting April 23rd. Thank you.
Bro, okay, then.
Life is full of suffering.
Who's the next one?
If there is a
Gage and
with our spirits. What is your name?
Your ruin fast approaches. Destiny cannot escape my sword.
May all might be with you. I dedicate my body to Yggdrasil.
Let my guard down!
I shall present you with a chilling chaos. There is no avoiding your fate. Disappear!
First. I'm the wrong. You better run far, far away, or the scary wolf will get you. Sorry. Born of thy wretched sacrifice, may rapture flourish the world. What a waste of time. Get out of my sight.
Got some snacks.
Learn your place.
Salome is streak and as her body's just a stew.
Spicy. And with our spirits. What is your name?
Oh, right. It's time for Tora to eat. So, the footsteps following me were from you? Oh.
Nah, I'm a believer, man. I'm a believer. Hopefully this unit's pretty okay.
For me.
At least Rena's reasonable.
This is what you want, isn't it? Ha! You're giving me a headache. Spicy. You'll never get close to me. Such incompetence.
But RTA-wise, he's just mad.
Mercy dwell within. This way.
Stop dragging this out.
I mean, it's very unlikely that we'll get another copy unit.
Get out of my sight! Wait, I was careless.
Six minutes is kinda long. Still tall color unit might be worth popping. That's next episode character, right? I have a feeling that because this is it's so weird how this break is so long. 15 minutes is so long. I wonder what time it is in France. It's 7 a.m. Okay. They're really pushing. You know what's crazy? Like EU time right now, it's 7. And you have to expect that they have a check-in period. True, it's gonna take a long ass time, right? One minute left, man. Good thing I'm just eating right now.
Welcome back, everyone, to E7 Masters. We just finished Group C with
Okay, here we go.
Light and Phantom advancing to the knockout stage. Time to talk about Group D, but before we head into our match, one of the player is MIA at the moment. That's KHM versus Toshipopo. KHM is MIA, so from the rulebook, he will be forfeited from the first match, automatically moved down to the losers. So Toshipopo gets a bye to the winner.
Oh my god, KHM got DQ'd.
That match is already gone. We will be starting immediately with match number 2. Gomyangmi
it's in loser bracket.
versus Sindri.
Okay.
Will be the matchup. I mean,
Can still win
KHM
this, right?
still has a chance if he comes back on time.
Call him.
The loser, we tried calling him. We tried doing everything, but he's just not picking up. so,
Necrophilian
there's that.
members, come on, call your guy. Come on, this is his one chance.
I know, so excited to see some KHM today.
I know. Where are you? Now is the time. Oh, for 18
E7 coupon now.
Now is the time to wake up from dreams. Maybe he's feared 2 turns.
It is very late, right? It
2
is an
turns is
awkward
a long
time for
time in
EU.
real life, guys.
Maybe he's DDR'd into sleep. Injured. Hopefully not injured.
Whoa, yeah.
No. Wake up! I want to see the match, but that decision has been made. So first match is over. Forfeit from KHM. And Toshipopo moves up to winners. He's down to losers. So immediately we will go with this guy versus this guy. Gomyangmi!
This guy, huh?
As known as KJ, Korean J. Always a second place from the entire tournament, but never a first, never with the crown. The crownless king is what they say. Is it his time finally when he doesn't have to face himself offline, because this tournament is all online until the last day? So there's certainly that chance where he doesn't have to panic with a Lethe like last year. So I think that's about all the explanation. So that's KHM on the left. Top 8, top 4, finals. Maybe.
So it's Toshipopo versus Sindri.
Fourth in the group if he doesn't show up. So
Toshipopo's the Japan server, right?
Yeah.
Nice profile though. So we'll go.
This is a group that's stacked in accolades. Every single player here you see has made it top 4, top 8 in their respective regions. So this was certainly a group of death. So having one player move down immediately to the losers bracket certainly shakes things up a lot in the economy of the matches being played here.
And KHM is the first seed of the group.
I know, he's also was like in contention for rank 1 on the ladder, G-Clef.
Oh no, it's KJ versus Sindri.
It's a bad time for EU, so hopefully he wakes up. I don't know what's going on, but I want to see him play today.
Hopefully nothing bad. Hopefully he's just...
That's right, yeah, you never know what might happen.
Maybe the battery went out. Does happen sometimes if you leave the game on and then the screen doesn't turn off. The battery goes out. Man, better check your devices. Hopefully he comes back in time. Popo is up there, as you can all see.
Unfortunate, I managed to pull for
match 2. Gomyang-mi
successor to you.
Sindri.
I was trying to fish for
Korean,
more discount pulls.
I'm the best. I'm the bestest of the best. With Arky.
And as you highlighted earlier, G-Clef, this is KJ, the one we call Korean Jesus. I mean, he wrote the book on how to draft, how to play RTA. And I would even say to some degree, a lot of the content you see being made nowadays is essentially a spin-off off of the original concept that KJ generated from
Kekron, one hand
way
guy,
back
one red.
in like season 1 and season 2, and we're still learning from him to this day.
Bro, come on.
Yep,
it's always for the new players.
Ross.
Glad.
He's the one that created Genesis Ross.
Innovator, just an amazing player, right? But like you said earlier, maybe some nerves in the live format, always second place. So it is a pure online tournament. Maybe KJ, the one. This is his time to shine.
Even the Korean fans, I'm just gonna say it. If he doesn't get the first place in this tournament, they're done rooting for him.
Is that what they're saying?
Yes. Yes.
Oh
I've seen some
goodness.
posts. This it's more of the other way. Hoping that he would get first because this is online tournament. So a lot of global chat also rooting for KJ. Seeing it since the beginning of the broadcast, even before
He's a fan favorite. You see the numbers back him up too. But Sindri, guys, no slouch. I know he was, I think, the lowest voted for player, but I've been hearing some rumblings from the top players that this guy is scary. This was a very, very strong lineup of groups. It's just unfortunate KHM is here, but this match, look at this, 2-1 head-to-head.
Turtle. But I think I've seen some fast heroes like
Nah, that's early than I'm a believer.
2-1 relative score, not too many games. As Asia, global, some different times. See what happens. So we go back to best of 3. This is match 2 already. And we'll share more news as I hear anything from the production, I will share more news.
Okay, here we go.
Sounds good.
Center ban, Harseri DN, Notos, Lady of the Scales. No Notos so far again.
But instead,
very standard coming out from both players. Extremely respectful from Gomyang-mi, banning out both of the OP characters, and of course Sindri. Following the playbook, you immediately pick up the Perfumer Biblis, trading out the school nurse.
We banned.
Yeah, a lot of times in the past we've seen from KJ in these tournaments, he'll be the one to ban Harseri. But like Vaku was saying, maybe more standardized, maybe a little more flexible in this tournament, changing it up so he doesn't lose all the fans.
Yes. Let's see how standard Gomyang-mi would go today.
Well,
I think today we'll... Hold on.
Wow, we're speeding up.
Double Coley?
We're playing slow. Why are we playing faster immediately?
Oh, okay. Lone Wolf pair lock on the 3. Sindri taking the speed advantage, the initiative. Yep. You see that Harseri ban on his side. He wants to go first.
Yeah, we can't get double Coley. We don't have Salome yet. So once she is in, maybe we can get that. Some speed, some damage. Payra against injuries. One of favorite heroes coming
I want to
out.
take out Coley, I guess.
Some difference. In
All I know is
style.
that in the earlier
Seen some
infographic,
Payras, but not
Payra
that
is his
many.
#1 pick.
Gomeami here flexing his speed a little bit. Despite Sindri having the speed imprint with the Coley, so the Payra will be up 12 speed. Gomeami just says, "Nah, I'm faster. I got this for knock on 3. We're good."
Not only that, right? He does have the contester. That's a great point. But the likes of Arya, we can maybe shrug off some debuffs, and we have that superhuman play as well. Sindri's not backing down though. He's committed. He is coming over the top, making sure he gets that first turn. Imprints activated and big damage too. Vildred, not like other imprints, right? After those buffs, he hurts. Oh, G-Club's favorite unit.
Is that an RB?
Is it locked already? I did not hear it. I missed. I blinked.
I think so. They're selecting the post ban right
Jiras
now.
last year, Sindri
is
pop.
in there, maybe drawing a ban out.
The
snake. Oh, this is Jiras.
Yeah.
RB.
That 5th pick to kind of come back, deal a lot of damage. Oh no, we're not going to
Actually,
affect the
ban
RB
Coley,
instead. We're
nice
going for the
call.
Bossarunka. And Tactical Coley is the ban on the other side.
Imprint, one gone. Komengi feels confident.
Speed
about
speed
Let's
imprint.
see, the gate's up and game
With a fast
one.
Payra, let's you outspeeds. Wow, that was
1%.
1%.
Wow.
Holy
He still takes the turn.
with imprint.
What's going
Wait, KJ is 330, right?
Well, I mean, the game plan here for Sindri is now simple. We're going to double rev and just try to take over the game from there.
Miss.
Target selection is going to be key. Almost one-shots the Yoha, activates the Vildred, gets the push. RB takes
Greater
over.
attack buff though.
Oh, it's greater too.
It's Gab.
Release the snakes.
Miss? Oh my god, it just
Oh
survived.
my god, what was her health there?
She
was so low, barely living, and there we see the Perfumer Biblis passive come through.
The heals.
Team looking healthy again. Holy.
You skill trigger, you don't, right?
Was like half dead. Not anymore.
Okay.
Takes out the
Skill
Renat.
tree.
Now the flan is back
Push
up
Arya.
and full, and this is why we
Death
see
Break
the power
Arya
of
here,
Perfumer
push.
Biblis. Anything
Then
that
skill
doesn't
1
die
Arya
is being
again,
brought
right?
back, and we're dropping everything we can into the Arya. Sindri
GG.
looks like he's quite ahead here.
Wow.
GG is called.
Myangmi drops game 1. Sindri. That's
a
turtle is a
statement.
bait. That smiling turtle. Good profile.
Good
That's
profile
one.
He's
indeed.
got
What a
Witch
play
Tenebria
there
drinking
from
tea on the
Sindri.
back of that turtle. That was very well done. And once again, fellas, we are seeing the advantage of being first pick, because if you're in a speed versus speed mirror match, you're just always up on imprints. Even if your opponent is up on gear, as long as they're not outspeeding you by more than 10 speed, you can use speed imprints to catch up. And Sindri played that position perfectly.
Oh, Valky, no offense, but didn't you say turn 2 tank down? Was that also a play?
Get him, G-Club.
Oh, yeah, well, KJ didn't opt for that. You can't ask me why KJ didn't tank it down there. He said,
Here
I'm
you
going to
go.
take the
Literally,
RB and we're going to
yeah.
take it all the way.
1% was crazy too.
Just something triggered on the back of my mind.
1% for speed.
You're good, you're
Jokes
good.
aside, I think the meta is very volatile. There is strong turn 2 units
Exactly.
like Perfumer Biblis. But there's just so much damage as well that depending on first or second pick, sometimes turn 2 definitely can't survive. And you add in the Lunatic format too, my god, it's very tough for turn 2
Wow, Jira. Okay.
in this format.
Briar, Polly, Setsuka,
Thing to
Asheria.
take note here is the longer these series drag on, if you have a better
KJ
account, if you have more
first pick
characters
Jiras.
built, that is where
Jonas
Gomeami is going to have the
banned.
edge. He needs to claw his way back and figure out how to extend himself into the game 3. Genesis Ross is strong, but you do have to play against Empyrean. Ilanav, DN is also a problem. There are a lot
Dio's
of ways
up,
to
Freeman's
stop that
up,
whole
Belial's
defense
up.
penetration. And with so many characters pre-banned, Belly is still in the game. Sindri is going to pick up that free run. Very interesting. We've seen players take the free run this early, and I mean, we've seen the playbooks.
Yeah, Ruel is
Pick one.
available also.
Freeman first pick. Comes and goes. Some good
Well
results, some
made.
bad. But
I think she's just a strong unit,
Big
right? Despite
second here,
having
bait out
counters, the
imprint.
fact that you can pick this character this early and still sometimes win is just a testament to how good she is. And I think she's going to stay good as one of the premier hyper carries as we progress in Epic 7.
Holy
Until we
magma
see that
Tetsudo.
Testu,
I
though.
will not give in to despair.
Exactly. Imperial Illinab getting locked in just as a soft
Secret's
way
up.
to counter
Zealous
Genesis
up.
Ross's damage. This way, Sindri can pivot back into an aggressive
DDR,
draft if
huh?
he goes for an Ahmed, and if he cannot, then, you know, Imperial Illinab is going to be a malevolent tank it out. Zeo Ray, whoa!
First?
Wow, Go Meow Me has
might
all
not
of these combos ready.
Schneel.
Yeah.
Left to run.
So we're letting...
Now, depending on the artifact on the Ray, right, he can be
Ew, though.
played as kind of an opener, as a sort of bridge unit. Queen's Whistle, activating after like the Zeo ends. I like this pickup from Go Meow Me on 2 and 3. Even though like the first pick, Genesis Roz, it was a little deceiving. Look at this format we're seeing now.
There
We
she
have
is.
a freaking Schneel on 3 as well.
Muna's still there.
First Tori
We're
of the
seeing
day.
a
I mean,
lot of
there's no
different
point in
variations of the strategies come
picking
out.
Luna
Shield
right now,
protecting a
right?
Tori,
Oh, there we
Imperial
go.
protecting a Tori, and the Luna coming out. Wow. I think
Definitely
Go
some
Meow
tech
Me's
coming
looking to
out here
seal
from both
away at
players.
least 3 passives coming up.
We need
got
one more
some
mid
souls.
right side so we can survive.
Tori with not too many of a protection.
What's the pick? How do we round this out?
Looks like
Best of Ida.
Hellion. We've seen it, right? A lot of times, sometimes picked earlier, especially against the Freeman, but I like that. Nice 5th pickup there for KJ.
Yeah, I think KJ found himself into a really good closing wrap for the draft there. Last Order Crowd, of course, very strong for Sindri, likely just banned away. But in this scenario, if you're Sindri, who do you ban? If you ban,
ban
the
Luna.
Bellion, well, the Luna seals the free run.
Okay,
But if you ban the
Tori's
Luna,
going to
well,
go
Bellion's
crazy here,
choking out
not
your
going to
souls.
lie.
And if it's a 3F build, it is going to be splashing a lot of damage onto that Tori. Very vulnerable now.
Second game.
What the true vessel is capable of.
CEO start. That's his kit. Exactly what he's made up of. Extra speed. Now, who do you choose to put that silence on?
I don't agree with Belayan.
I am
Sober?
the rightful ruler of this land.
Want to make sure
Hey, let's see this.
Soul's activated.
Okay, he's just gonna skill 2 here.
Was second picked that the Luray.
A patient in need of treatment.
Opposite just S2 because we have that Schneel on the other side, right?
Skill
Counter
3.
pick up there from Sindri. Keeping his
Boom.
skills in check, but here we
Freeran
go.
just goes
Freeran
crazy
now.
here, right?
Letting it rip. We've seen this many times today.
Oh, it's not enough.
A lot of damage. Bellion counterattack. Not sure he wants to see that.
Okay, we cleanse here.
Do you pop it now? The walls? 30k Elinov.
the promises of this spear.
Okay, Tori's just
Okay,
going to
we
go
have three
crazy here, right?
guys.
Little chip damage,
Drops a
injury
little
onto
bit
the
of
Roz.
injury in on the Genesis Boss. Yeah, Tori turn is going to be massive, though. You need to pick the right target to create that tempo advantage for yourself.
GG,
Cascade is
man.
on.
Wow, Sindri just won, right?
This is Wind Rider.
Counter
Doesn't land the
attack!
kill though. Cascade gets enough, but
The time
no
for
proc.
a joke. It's time.
At least some more damage before she went down.
I've been putting off all this paper.
Flash damage will come through a little bit right here. Takes everything out. Ooh, Soul Genesis Ross left. Is this enough?
How's
I think he needs to Soul Burn into the Tori. He might be down too much damage. We'll have to see.
Oh!
After this, shall we end this?
Schneel
Can
Sama
you?
activated. He's gonna try to cycle. He has that second life still.
GG.
How's the cat?
Oh, what's he going to do
She
now?
gets Souls back up. I think it's too late for Ross.
Let my guard down. That time
That's
I guess
GG.
when I awake.
Oh my
Sindri
god.
moving up to the winners. KJ down to the losers bracket already.
Sindri 2-0?
Wow, KJ does
I was
it.
saying don't count this guy out,
Yeah.
but what a dominating match.
Great
against
drafting,
probably
man.
the
Great
strongest
drafting.
player in epicseven history.
Dude, was cooking today. I think it's always a very high risk, high reward. Whenever you're first picking a free Rin and you're expecting to play her against the Bellion without the souls, without the defensive magic, but whenever you can pull one of these games off, it just shows how proficient these guys are at counting turns, at knowing their damage, knowing their limits, and how to set up their win condition. Props goes over to Sindri. You know this guy is a chef, but oh my goodness, he just cooked one of the best players in the game.
You have nothing insignificant.
Man,
I will destroy everything.
I don't really know what to say after those two games.
Well, the lowest voted player took out the highest voted player. That being said, we have that loser's bracket side. So Gomiami not out of it just yet.
Yeah, Sindri looked much more of a balanced player. Had a lot of good counter picks. Had Tori to snipe a target.
Yeah, just drafted really well. And what I really like too, that sometimes goes unnoticed, is how confident he played against someone like KJ. I know it might be hard to read, but
the plan was there.
Get a little intimidated, and you see them kind of go out of their way to maybe be more reflexive, more reactive.
Yeah, Belian was almost useless here, right?
And played so smart.
Exactly, Car.
Well, was Fresh of Ida a good choice here? Oh, it's just for free Rin, right?
Was high
Free Rin
rolling, and Sindri
activates.
still pulled out
And
with the
or
final
Sneal.
win in the end. That was very impressive.
But still,
Free Rin's still very powerful. And enough just to take care. And that was it for 2-0. The first two matches already done. Toshipopo, we got a first bye win from KHM, not making it in time. Sindri will have the winners first. And then we go down to
if you told me that Sindri and Toshipopo would be up against the likes of Gomiami and KHM, I would have not believed it. I know one of them's a bye, but my God, what an upset already.
Yes.
That's crazy too, because this is the group a lot of people consider the group of death. You know, that's what the D stands for with KHM and KJ. But Sindri really turned up the chef to 11, and I'm really excited for this next set, where he'll be going up against Toshipopo, another chef in his own right. I can't wait.
Yeah. An OG, right? We see this guy a lot. Doesn't ever really make it all the way, but he is definitely a veteran, no slouch. And as we've discussed, being a veteran, especially in the Lunatic format, means a lot in terms of experience.
Here's Toshipopo. Didn't have to reveal anything yet. Do you see that maid, Chloe? We'll see. Opponent, Sindri at 2 games. That seems like a solid draft. Always going for the direction. Brought a few extra imprint as he needed.
Game
to
with
win game 1 against Komyangmi, had 1% off, I believe. 4-1.
Toshipopo versus Sindri. Wow, 4-1.
Yeah, really good for Toshipopo. That's something.
That being said, after how Sindri played, my God, if I was a betting man, I think Sindri is riding this momentum.
But you don't know.
Yeah, keep in mind, both players here are chefs, though. They are very creative players that likes to really find just alternative builds and alternative drafts to play in a way you don't expect. So be ready for anything, guys. All right, that's all I can say.
No toes today.
No toes.
No toes, Lady Up the Scales, both traded out, but first pick advantage will be going over to
We go for
locking
lots,
in for
Briar,
Biblis.
Notos, and DM.
Yulha.
Trading off the top tiers.
Aren't we?
Yeah, Boss Harunka is still top tier.
Yeah.
I think
now her
Boss
playstyle
Harunka
has
is one
shifted,
of the
right?
few characters. Yeah, that trades very evenly with the Perfumer Biblis. And I think every single week you kind of have like a different flavor of
Jiras
draft.
is up.
I think last week we saw a little bit more Lone Crescent Bologna, but this week it is the Nurse Yolha pulling all with the revive, with the full heal, superhumanization, with the combos that's these players are relying on. KJ played it earlier, and now Sindri's taking it right into Toshipopo for this winners match. Bellion being
well
locked
said. And
in
just to touch on
super early. Oh my
Basarunka a
goodness.
little more, the fact that, you know, she's still good to this day, G-Clef, just a testament that she has like that true taunt, and she's kind of shifted away from having the more rocket punch offensive playstyle, more like a tank, and just having to focus her when you have her early.
LRK goes crazy here, by the way.
Just makes sure she's still relevant to this day. Now, look at that. Last Rider Crown the lock. Very good
Has
pickup
to
into
be
the likes
Stray's
of
cleave.
Freerin. Especially comboed with
Yeah,
that
yeah,
artifact,
LRK is
right?
fine.
The one,
Good
I
enough.
believe it's the removal of souls plus damage reduction against AoE. Very strong.
That's right, Car. Crown of Glory. I think Sindri actually found himself
Maid's-
a really good Last Rider Crow spot.
Well,
he's
Maid's still
looking to pick up
available,
the
right?
Maid Chloe as well, just to keep bolstering
And then
up the defenses.
Lone Crescent Bellona
This is
last pick,
very
right?
scary already. You have Nurse Yoha, Last Rider Crow. That is a lot of damage being put on permanent cooldown reset, especially when factoring how much AoE Free
Abi
Reign
Yum Yum.
as well as Bellion is going to be bringing to this match. Toshipopo in a little bit of trouble here, but did force Sindri to take a very defensive position. He needs to go and he needs to go fast. Just pedal to the metal. Ahmed is a good hover. Monarch of the Sword Iceria might be an okay pick. The injury and the splash damage could be good here against Last Rider Crow.
Iceria long.
Yeah, just a Lone Crescent last.
The 5th. Are you willing to go for more buffs? Defensive anchor, offensive anchor.
I don't think he needs an anchor necessarily here. He has some strong pickups, the free run on the lock. He has that backup, but look at hovering an Abyssal Yufine. This is the second time.
Against
No.
Crow?
Come on, come
Apex
Oh
Robbie!
my god.
Bro,
The
what's going
poison
on?
has been released.
Well, you know what, guys? Look at the lineup on Sindri, right? You have a Maid, a Last Rider Crow, a Boss Ringer, not a lot of direct damage. And that's where Apex Robbie really shines. Unfortunately, though, I don't think she will make it through. Because I don't know how Sindri's
I
going to
do
deal
like
with
where
that with the
Sindri's
likes of
going with
Last Rider.
this. Toshipopo has a very slow team
Okay.
composition, so any good debuffer will be putting him in a pickle.
I think we
Like
banned Fifth
Sigrid
Pick on
or
both
Witch, I think are
sides.
both
We
good
banned.
picks here.
Man, the Iceria, though, Iceria plus Robbie, those are two tough carries to kind of deal with on the side of Sindri.
Still need
Definitely
a couple more
Sigrid
seconds.
is a debuffer that needs to be banned out here.
And it's Iceria. And Apex Ravi will be jumping. Oh, lots of tanky targets though. Can you actually go for that kill? We'll see in
I
game
will
round
say, I
number
think
1.
when every character is tanky, a Ravi is in a very, very dominant position because they just don't do enough damage to the Ravi. So I actually think is an insanely good anchor for the squad. But does it overcome a superhumanized Last Rider Crow? That's what I want to find out for this game.
Behind Biblis, I think she does.
59,000.
Boy, oh boy.
Siegfried! Not that damage, look at that damage.
Yes.
That was the first one, by the way.
I'll show you the real deal.
We're gonna hit it to VIP treatment, get the revive and defense buffs up. And, you know, I know we are expecting a lot of damage from the Last Rider Crow, but that ultimate gets stronger and stronger over the course of the game. I think stacking up to 3 times. So it's one of those things that, as the match goes on, it'll become a bigger threat.
It does depend too, right, if he has that superhumanization on from the Eula, so we'll see. Crown of Glory in effect, already paying off.
To dust.
Jump.
And that is a very meaty shield.
Let's bet on who's faster, yeah?
Not yet. Is everyone standing? Apex
Ready to ride?
didn't really break the shield.
I'ma leave you biting the dust.
Fishing for a defense spray.
Oh,
Onto the Biblis.
A little extra chip damage here from the S1s coming out.
Fighting.
can you really go for anything
Toshipopo's
else?
taking his time thinking through the turn. 40,000 HP on this Bellion. That is a lot.
I won't waste my breath.
That's a beefy woman.
Those unwilling to listen.
Going to be putting up the defense buff, so she's getting only beefier too. Hits the provoke on the Last Rider Crow. That's not something you'd expect. So that gives Toshipopo a little bit of an insight.
Filter
The
here.
Last Rider Crow has
Nice one
low
cooldown for
effect
LRK, right?
resistance.
I don't
That
think
could be
50
something
pen
you
can.
take advantage of well into the end game.
Baronka defense, yeah.
Yeah, well said. Unfortunately, the debuff itself won't be that useful as long as Eula's on the field. But look at this double bleed coming out, and her damage, even though we're proccing here,
Healing?
still going to be quite good as the game progresses.
Veritas. Such an
I'll
artifact.
show you what I can
Okay.
do.
Stun. No stun.
Do you like
Okay.
the scent?
This could be bad.
Still full revives on the team for Sindri.
Scent lovely?
Both teams still pretty full here. Just going through the motions. It's going to accelerate quickly
Oh, just one Venom.
now that the immunity's worn off.
None of
That's so bad. GG. Skill tree here.
Yeah, it's a smart play, right? Waiting on the S3.
If
Going
it landed more than
so last
like
Rider Crowd 3 applies
3?
the immunity. Perfumer Biblis doesn't have a
Or was
direct
it
strip. Look at
2?
the damage on that already. Holy. 0 souls from the Crown of Glory.
How sensational.
Now, as the game inches closer towards the end game, there's one thing you have to be very, very acutely aware, which is that with so many tanky characters, you don't have a very viable way to burst down this Apocalypse Ravi. Now, there's 2 ways she can go down, because she's completely resistant to the bike damage. So one, you have to defense break her and really run her over with multiple bikes, which is going to be tough. The other way is to defense break her and tag her with a lot of bleeds. And those are the only 2 ways this A Ravi is going to go down.
He says
at
doesn't
all.
inflict
So
injury
that's something
through-
we're
Yeah,
gonna
high
have to keep an eye on
frenzy.
until that problem is solved. Sindri is
I think
taking
Yula
a
S1
commanding
detonates.
Who's the king of the
Okay.
streets?
We'll see if that A-Pot Robbie keeps reviving the team.
What is the best course
Biblis
of
still
action?
1 turn off from her S2 passive. Not a lot of damage coming through. You're just seeing the power of Last Rider Crow against AoE. The damage reduction, the barriers are insane. The removal of souls. There's no S3 APOC Ravi in sight to bring back our units.
and detonated the bleeds on the Biblis, and once again made Chloe getting
What
so much
Apoc?
cooldown reduction
Yeah, it's
from
so
that
over.
crowd.
Apoc's
Is
useless
going to be
here.
Putting up revive and defense buff again. This is going to be so important for the boss Arunka, especially if she wants to hold the onslaught against this Ravi. This Ravi's going to be slamming it again.
Okay.
I mean, you need to break through. That's how she wins the game.
Okay.
Yep, just sending it. Injuries building up. It's gonna be a long one.
I'll show you how I do things.
1 turn off from Crow here. Now Yula does have superhumanization, so we're gonna see some cycling back, most likely into the Crow.
Yulha. Zapped into superhuman.
Goes into the last
And here we go.
I
Now
wonder
we're
if at some
buffed, fully
point-
ramped up.
Bro, come on.
See
Stop
it.
right,
This is
buddy.
the 3rd full powered double damage. Oh my god. 19,000
Takes out
damage. Okay, we're at the end game now.
Okay. Either it's
Robbie does have pen resist though, so like we were saying earlier, the bike not gonna do too much. He's gonna have to string some combos together here.
can this be the
Half-life,
1v4
look at that injury.
dream? This would certainly
Look, if there's going to be any game for A Robbie to have a takeover moment, it's this game. None of these units are a real threat to her, but doesn't break through the boss Arunka. And like you said, Car, I wonder if there's some point where
Finally.
GG.
Never mind. We're not going to even make it to that
Children
point.
might be the goat, man.
the calculation
Respecting our time.
has been made, and that is GG called. It was either going to
That's
be
right.
1v4 epicseven Shorts team waiting to create the highlight, or
He just hasn't played really well.
we have the
I
And
same
then
think,
he'll
you know,
force in a row.
The APOC Ravi was pretty much unkillable, but as the frenzy progresses, you saw the Yula already doing so much damage with just 1 set of bleeds. She can soul burn to get even more. I think most likely Sindri was going to string together a combo to take her out.
Exactly. And I think there was a world where if the Yolha did in fact make it to the next defibrillator, she's just gonna hit it on the boss Arunka. She gets double the HP as well as defense buff, and she just sits there and go, okay, Robbie, try again.
Sindri. 1 game away, guys. 3 wins in a row from contesting in the knockouts among the best 16 players.
You don't deserve my
8
mercy.
Tywin ban? What's that all about? Am I reading this wrong?
Could be telling, yeah, maybe.
Tywin
some
ban
kind of tech.
is usually the default knight somebody plays for
Debuffs.
against Briar Witch Iseria Cleave, but Toshipopo already banned that game once, so Sindri must have some information on maybe Toshipopo has a tech a Tywin he can't deal with.
Maybe. There has to be a snipe ban. And Koli.
Who's available here?
Consider
Roz?
this an honor.
Rinaku.
Yeah, let's get our Renok in, right? That's one of the few reliable characters you always count on to outspeed the Luna. Genesis Ross is a fine pick, but you kind of lose out on a lot of combo here, you know, no Nurse, and you're also weak to Empyrean Ilanov, so a lot of stuff you have to watch out for. This is a safer pick, though, ML Aria. You double the cost of Luna Soul Burns, and on top of that, a lot of effect resistance is just good in the matchup, and the longer it goes on, the more her injuries, the punches, are going to stick.
Yeah, and I like that behind the Renok too, so it's not just like a pure turn 2 setup. Not only is it going to stop, you know, the threatening of souls, but he also has that Renok to kind of threaten any faster openers from Toshi Popo.
Arya putting some pressure to any of those mages with books.
Glory be with us.
Uh-oh.
If you have no use, stop existing.
Oh, wow, and a
Some
Harseti being
games
picked up.
today.
Toshi Popo says he does not want to let... Well, 2 Arams. Whoa.
Whoa.
That's crazy, guys.
Oh, that's a
Oh
set.
my God,
The beach set. Aram
yeah,
and
we're cooking a
Hwayong.
bit here, Sindri.
The combos there.
Both players with the pivot. Toshi Popo's just looking to make the pick. Sindri already committing the Aram Argent Waves Hwayong combo. That's the combo of limited characters that came in last, I believe it was summer, to really put a damper on the Harseti dominance and the village playstyle. But whenever you're playing this style, Afternoon So Flan is always going to be the go-to tool because you always get the free dual attack at the beginning of the fight, and we've seen how much damage that thing can do.
And also with speed, you can lock a couple of those targets.
Aqua Monk being hovered here.
Ooh.
No.
This
Maybe
world's
that
Yes!
one.
no longer has
That's an
enemies.
ML5 that you might actually see. He's been banned out every time, though.
And Young Senya. But will he make it in game?
I'm really curious about that Dark Corvus pick. Is he really good enough that you're like, yeah, this is the Dark Corvus spot? I'm going to pick this into
I wonder if it was just an
Aram
early
Hwayong,
pick
or
to
I'm gonna
maybe
pick
threaten
this
against like
into,
a Solitaria. But yeah, it seems not the best. As we've seen, it's been a must ban in other drafts. This one, it is a little questionable. It does make it through, so Sindri
We
does
have a
not respect
Corvus
it.
game in the house.
Let's get it.
Not a lot of AoE though, right, to give him the fuel. But let's see. He might be on, you know, the new sets coming out. Could just rip off the go.
I think that's
Let's
the
find
drill. The first Corvus of the tournament from Toshi Popo.
Are you done playing
Our
hero?
city
He's
shuffle.
ready.
As you can see from the cooldown, instant ready.
Turn order in general looks like it's really good for Toshi Popo, so thankfully Young Senya is here to equalize the advantage.
I can't do it alone.
A lot of anti-Harseti tech coming through from inside of Sindri.
Valencia help.
I'm just gonna sit by and watch.
That's a lot of damage.
Yeah.
This bread will make you
It does have a lot more to chew through though.
Come on, impress me.
Renok?
Bro, I was muted again. Like, holy shit, the tuning is perfect. Skill 2, skill 3, and then reset for Aram, skill 3. And then Renok goes Sky.
Forgetting something.
From
That is
Ruel.
Idol's cheer on the Ruel.
Turning to cowardly tricks. Too bad, because I'm...
Okay. Bonk.
May the light
Now that's
Oh,
first life gone.
immediately taken out.
Yeah, good tempo there. Gets that first life out of the way. Ruel now under pressure. Gonna have to probably rip an S3 to kind of get Toshi Popo some
What's the
momentum.
artifact of Aram?
I, Ruel, hereby swear to lead everyone to victory.
What's his target though?
I think it's got to be Harseti, right?
Ready for
No,
he's going for the
Oh,
Corvus
it's
play.
and then push Renok, right?
I'm
He
not
was a
sure
little
I like that
scared.
play for a very specific reason.
Yeah, well,
You still have to push
Because
Renok.
the Aria is coming up next. She's gonna punch away your souls. Your Corvus can't even soul. I'm not convinced that's the correct play there. but I guess he's there and I'm not, so we'll see exactly what he's doing. We hit the full reset on the Renox, so next turn, she's gonna be a problem.
Here is Prefect Arya.
We have to go for Luna here, right?
I have souls.
Do you go skill 3 here? Oh, you're Soul Burn.
Going to opt for the Soul Burn.
Bro, Sindri won, right?
No, he's gonna go on the Luna.
Oh, just
19k takes her right out.
what are you hitting?
What a shot.
33.5k.
Yeah, but look how tanky Sindri is here. Is this even going to be enough? Down to the wire. He's sending it. Most certainly not.
It's not enough.
It
doesn't look enough.
Gonna do like 16, 17k damage.
Right on.
Worthless little.
And now with the lack of AoE,
But he went for
I don't know.
Arya.
He's kind of not going to be putting in the work he needs to here.
Would you go ahead and die? Our opponent.
Ballsy, aren't we?
Yeah,
Skill
and now
2s.
this is a very tough
Stat
spot,
steal
right?
on
Renat gets to play the game the way she wants, and
okay.
Forgetting
oh,
something.
Soul
Kill
Burns.
her well.
Oh,
What a walk in the park this is.
yeah, now you full send it into the Ruel. There's no comeback mechanic left for Toshipopo.
Yeah, this looks like it could be it.
Okay,
Skill 1.
give it a try.
Young Senya. Back to her turn. That will help.
Wow,
Okay,
the
we
dual
just keep
attack
going on
here,
Ruel.
too. Stuns the Harsetti. I mean, tempo, he's already so ahead.
Have you finished your assignments? Enforcing.
And the regeneration buff, insult to injury. Young Senya is just keeping the team here for Sindri. I think Toshipopo is definitely gonna
Okay,
Dark
this-
Force is not enough to close the game out.
What are you saying, Valky? You lost faith? He is the one Dark Corvus.
Stick to Guild Wars, buddy.
Well, without soul, he's just a guy.
Yeah, without the
When
S3.
you can't soul burn.
Come on, impress me.
Only thing I can think of is that he cannot be stunned. I guess that's the good
Wow,
news.
GG.
Well, speaking of rapping skills,
I
right?
mean,
We
it's the
have
silver lining.
That's a good-
When
that's a
Arya
really
starts
good-
running soul burn again, bye-bye souls. Now he's out of souls again.
Just when you
Not
think
only
you're
out of soul, he's out
alive,
of life, guys.
Yep.
He's dead.
Wow.
from the young Senya. Sindri, the first player.
So
Make it
clean.
into the
Holy,
knockout
what a
from
good showing.
D.
His drafts were great, man.
So we've seen in the past drafts,
He played
right,
really
Dark
well.
Corvus a lot of times gets banned out on that 5th pick position, but Sindri quickly identified that he's not as big of a threat compared to other drafts we've seen in the past. He lets it through. We have that Arya on 2, which worked beautifully. No soul burns activated. And yeah, he kind of just disrespected him and said, he is not enough solo to take me out.
And this is where you can see Sindri is just such a clean player. He plays a very different style, but he knows exactly what his win conditions are, and he's well versed in it, that he can just put teams together that just makes sense. And that
No
is the
Richard
name of the
S.
game. If your team makes slightly more sense than your opponent.
Come on, man. We saw the
Walk away
Phantom
with the
game,
win
right?
Over and over again tonight.
That made my head hurt.
Some highlight from match 3.
You could try a little.
Yeah, what an interesting matchup here from Toshipopo and Sindri. You have the unkillable Apoc Ravi, who's just ripping skill 3s, but look at this, the superhuman crowd takes out everybody else, and Toshipopo realizes, you know, Apoc's not going to be enough here. Just like this Dark
Okay, it's
Corvus.
Katen versus KJ, right?
Again, the draft. Standard.
I'm surprised that killed the Luna. That was the first one, by the way.
That has to be an incredibly statted out disciplinary prefect Arya. Yes,
Okay,
the
French
soul
man
burn
versus
does
Korean man.
increase the damage, but
Let's see.
you're right, man. The fact that she can just one-shot a Luna from, I think, what was it, like 2/3 was very
Yeah.
impressive.
Good damage. No superhuman needed.
Karsik's favorite.
Okay,
And
I was looking at the
those
chat
were the
of
two
other
matches.
E7 streamers. It looks like it's awake now.
Interesting. Sindri is the first one out of the group. We still have 3 players left. Wonder who it's going to be to make out. And on the bottom side of the bracket, I do have good news. KHM is back. We will have that losers match. KHM versus Gomyangmi.
It's
Coming
unfortunate
up next. But give us
because
time.
KHM was
Come back. Loser time for Group D.
HM time is really bad. Okay, hopefully we have a good show here. I'm just hoping for a really good matchup here. K versus K. K versus K. Mr. J versus K. K versus J. Okay, 5 minutes. Time for a toilet break, I guess.
Welcome back, everyone. And KHM as well. Someone woke up. And he's here to destroy, hopefully through the losers, but surprise! Your first opponent is Go Myung-mi from Korea. I don't know. What?
Okay, here we come.
What did
Here we
I
go.
miss?
Missed a lot.
I missed my first match, and what happened from the winners? And Go Myung-mi's down in losers now. Now he's in a tougher spot, much tougher spot. He lost in 1 life already. His opponent is KJ, or known as Korean Jesus. Can he make it through? Well, he's got to go through Go Myung-mi and Toshi Popo now. Gonna be hard for either player. I mean, who would have expected this matchup to be down here in the first losers, not even in the second losers? So,
Seriously.
very tough matchup for both players. Here's the updated Group D. We're talking about the right bottom side, match 4. KHM versus Go Myung-mi and Toshi Popo waiting. We're looking for that second place. From Group D.
Okay, next week is I believe Vic's game, right? No, not yet.
By the end of the day.
4 more weeks until Vic Jen's
the
game.
first seed! Gotta come. But hopefully,
Holy
one.
3,408.
So many games played. He's been grinding, G-Glaive. It's late over there in Europe, or early now, but man, he has been in contention for rank 1 on the ladder. And this is a match I wanted to see so badly, so I'm glad, even though he's in the losers bracket, he made it through.
I mean, having a lot of games is one thing, but he's doing this at nearly a 70% clip. And just, that's the part that absolutely floors me, because that just speaks to his consistency. He's got more matches and a higher win rate than KJ. This really is Korean Jesus versus French Jesus, because the 2 best players in those 2 country are gonna go at it.
And from what I know, there can only be one God in epicseven. In epicseven Group D.
Yes.
11 to 14. Wow, we're having some good numbers today. We had like 28 to 20. This is 11 to 14.
Yeah, not bad at all.
Okay, I'm gonna have to restart my E7
I wouldn't
runs.
count out too much. That's not.
I need more gold, man.
That big of a difference. Here we go. A game with Notos is all out for the first
Okay,
time.
Notos first pick. Let's see.
First.
KHM leaving it up.
No. I mean,
Here we go.
I have to open my E7.
Notos.
Picking quick. I know he was practicing a draft where he leaves up the Notos.
No mercy.
Genesis Ross
KJ
with that
Notos, huh? You have to cleave this.
I have a feeling of what he's going to pick on 3 and 4, but I don't want to spoil just yet.
Up.
That was
yeah, I mean, the thing with KHM is he's almost on the opposite character growth arc as Light E7 that we got to see earlier today. Light used to be a cleaver that was super fast. All he did was play speed, but over time realized, hey, maybe it's more consistent to play turn 2. KHM had the opposite problem. He's what the European players all look up to as the father of European-style tank down. But that made him so predictable in these kinds of tournaments. It was very, not easy, but it was very possible to ban him out and just force him into too many uncomfortable drafts. So recent seasons, he's really picked up to playing aggro, to playing Zio, and now the Zio is pulling away. How does he adapt?
We're going anti-clave. This is
GG. I think that was one of the picks that KHM wanted to get is Zio. You know, we've talked about how this character is kind of like the speed demon. Yeah, for players that don't have a lot of speed, like KHM, self-admittedly, he said his gear is not the best. I want to see how he adapts when Zio is stolen away from him. I know he wanted that. Veronica on 3, hovering.
Sword Ice area. Would you bring in some counters? You have to think about burning that Notos quickly.
Yeah, for sure.
You better stand down.
Okay. We're really cleaving here.
It's the Veronica on 3. He's confident. He just wants to stop the DN from being able to play the game.
Wait, I'm actually not sure how you're supposed to play this.
First. Okay, check.
Okay, let's play Setsuka.
The duality of man is on display. Do I play into the speed, go after new Soak Monaco for the damage? He does! Opts out of the Monaco of the Sword Ice area.
Successor Tay.
Man, KJ was so quick on it though. It's like he wanted this kind of draft to come through. I think the Zio steal on 3, going into Hecate, now we have Successor Taeyu. I imagine that KHM wanted some of these units, right? Things like the Zio plus Successor Taeyu are great into the likes of Notos. I'm hoping KHM has a backup plan here.
What a strategy from Go Myung-mi, giving less time for KHM to fully wake up. El really cutting down resource?
Yeah, just a counter pick potentially.
Oh my god,
Elvira from
Elvira,
Professor
for what?
KU, first in E7 Masters, that is locked in. Which
have to
means
ban
the ban is
Hecate.
surely going to be Hecate. And of course, you have to trade out the Elvira. Both players are just saying, all right, let's
We should
run
be
it.
good.
Top 4 versus top 4.
So the goal here is
You do
to
want
kill
to Get
Notos
those down with heavy
and not
counter.
push.
Here's game 1.
Dare defy me?
Over
Your
Mizio.
Emperor?
We have Notos on the field. Soul burn.
Fear judgment.
GG.
This is entirely going over to push the DN.
Slayers, attack.
But, ooh, Veronica comes in
Nice.
clutch, stops her dead in her tracks.
Vampire Hunter.
Skill 3, skill 1, skill 1, skill 1, skill 1, skill 1. Just kill him, pop it. Or you can skill 3. You can bomb.
How do you get that Notos down?
For a better tomorrow.
I guess he's gonna bomb it. That's the solution.
Oh, we're going for Notos.
Defense break and a bomb.
That's what he needed. KHM.
Wait, was it not a push back?
Cover me.
And then a shot into the end.
Yeah, it's enough push.
Doesn't go for the detonate, so he's splitting his damage here. It's a bit of a taking a risk, so to speak. So now, do you go for the full pushback, or do you just click S2 instead and just get the attacks in? Lots of interesting choices. We're skipping the S3, S2.
All in this the end.
Okay.
Really have no tax.
Skill 3 Notos.
I think he's got it. Now you push up the flan, and I think KHM's out. He sees the light at the end of the tunnel.
No use fighting it. You've already been railed in.
Show me the damage.
Holy sack.
Holy sack
Okay,
activated.
skill.
But look
Good
who's
thing.
up to bat. Mr. G. Ross.
All of you. Firing on all
KHM with 1 win.
What a play there. The Veronica just pulling so much weight. Beautiful draft.
Yeah, it doesn't
KJ.
matter,
I was
apparently.
worried about the Zeo, but yeah, the Veronica just played well. And his decision making after that, identifying what needs to go in what order. I think a lot of players would have tried to get that Notice out of the way sooner. Gets the DN, then has enough still to finish both the Holy Sack and seal the deal. Well played.
As you two mentioned.
Can I just point out how much KHM has cooked this draft? Because yes, he is very reliant on the Zeo, but also on the same token, look at his team. It's so resistant to Zeo. The Veronica is on Guiding Light. Flan has 100% evasion. Swift Flag Bearer Sigrid is honestly the weakest one. She's 50% evasion with her turn 1 buff, and Genesis Ross cannot be pushed back or silenced turn 1. So he actually knew exactly what he was doing, and KJ a little bit walked into the trap right there against KHM's own draft by stealing away the Zeo. That was a very well laid trap.
Beautifully said, Valken. I think he's using his weakness against. We talked about earlier how he's been streaming nonstop, and a lot of players like KJ, I'm sure, know exactly what he wanted. He's not a fast player, so maybe I steal the Zeo. If he set that up as a trap, holy mama KHM, giga brain play.
Why is it taking a long time?
KHM, perfect calculations. Played those turns like as just as a top rank, top seed for the group. And Go Myung Mi, he had some other solutions that we can think of. So with successor Taeyu, regardless, we'll have the second game. But Go Myung Mi's tournament life on the line.
This
KHM.
sense should do.
That is scary. The nerves have to be on. He's already
Is
one
KHM
game
the
away
GOAT?
from being
He might
eliminated
be.
this early.
Oh no, KHM and Ruel. Arunka's up. Nurse Shula's up. Berseria.
Got a whole lot open.
Oh, she's banned.
KHM, I think this is going to be the true test because now he's down a lot of characters and he's down his main strategy. Goes for double reviver on the open if he does lock this in. And I think Go Myung Mi is now setting up. He says, okay, you got me last game. Can't trap me anymore. But in fact, I'm going to trap you here. Because one, there's no Zeo in the game, so he can pick the Renak, and that is, in fact, the fastest character in the game. And two, if you do slow down against Go Myung Mi, he's just going to spring multiple debuff characters on you, Witch of the Mirror is still up. And that is very, very scary if you opt to play turn 2, especially without Monarch of the Sword Ice area.
Yeah, additionally, right, he had the first pick, so that Perfumer Biblis is also going to be just such a threat if he tries to slow down too much.
Made
Arya
third, I
coming
will
out
sub
from
to him,
Go Myung
no
Mi.
cap.
He does still pick up the re-knock. Jams her on third pick though.
Yo, where's our Mr. Genizard?
This is not a good spot for him to be in. He needs to be able to somehow flip the tempo back and overcome a re-knock, but how? That is one of the toughest things to do in epicseven.
How do you keep her locked?
Big sad.
She stuns herself, so maybe use that to a greater deal. Stun her even more.
Who'd you pick here?
He definitely, it's not an auto loss, but man, playing, second pick here against
Okay.
the likes of Perfumer Biblis, just very, very tough. Freerin is his unit of choice, the hyper carry coming through. Mate Chloe, maybe we're going to just play a bunch of supports in Freerin. That's a common draft. But I'm sure Gomyami has some answers to it.
Ooh, and he's posturing maybe a Setsuka. Okay. So not going to completely just opt into the third pick Freerin and a bunch of support strategy. He's got a little bit more variation to it.
Loving the design. There's Pyrrha.
Pyrrha? What's a Pyrrha for?
Some dodging chances.
Is it just for Freerin?
No manners. No
Brigitte! Amid 2.0.
Someone's
That
picked
is
up
scary
the
for KJ.
strategy.
You can get my autograph later.
And Maid Chloe to finish off, immediately banned out Brigitte and Maid. We're going with the first four. You've got some healings anyhow. Here we go. KHM on a match point.
Something. Come on. What's even the point in struggling?
Miss
That's a
immediately into the counterattack. Uh-oh.
One poke.
That could be a bad omen.
Cowardly trick.
He needs a lot of those, though. Gomyami showing a lot of initiation, a lot of aggression.
Boom. Oh, it didn't
Yeah,
kill.
through, KHM just
my
barely
God.
survived.
Skill
That's
tree
the
here.
scary part. The
Swift
souls
attack,
are
skill
available
1.
to him. He has 10 souls. He can rev, get the cleanse, get his buffs up, and just splash KHM's entire team. That's the strength of this Pyrrha.
Goodbye, Freerin.
Soul burn.
Just wait.
Miss.
I have a horrid stench. Time better spent
Still
elsewhere.
one reviver left.
Those who fall below
Yeah, now
stand.
KHM is on so much of the back foot. Arya now keeping up the tempo. We're gonna punch out the Ruel. Oh,
It's enough to finish already. First life is gone.
I think here you just gotta bring back the Nurse Yolha and hope she can just let Setsuka take over the game here.
Of your heart.
You don't really have a play left in you.
I mean, that's, I think, his draft from the get-go, right?
No, okay.
Just rely on the Setsuka. Need some RNG.
Or
Vitals check. Looking good.
Yeah,
Wakey, wakey.
we're just reviving for fun now.
you zap the Freerin.
Okay, Freerin's going to
Gets
go
the
hard
free run
here.
back. 9 souls to her name, so she's still in this.
Biblis is still on the other side of the field, though. No buttons have been pressed.
Oh, it missed.
There we go. Procking, gonna be healthy again.
It
Taking
missed
the
on
damage.
3, I think.
Consider this an honor.
And that's
Almost.
part of what makes this matchup so scary is even if you get the free run back, even if you get the tempo going, even if free run has double the HP, she has about 3 good turns left in her, then she's gone again just as quickly as she came.
You might feel a little dizzy.
Here's Biblis.
Nice play there from Gomyami. Waits out the
Oh,
immunity.
wow.
Gets some decent debos. Not gonna be too effective, though. Here we go. Freerin. Double tap.
Wow, excellent target selection. We take out the biggest threat here first. Renak is completely out the fight.
Another soul burn bite. But he misses. Oh,
Counterattack's a hit.
A bunch of mutts.
Ooh, decent damage. Looking a little low.
Somebody's in need of a thrashing.
Misses on the first hit.
Wow.
Misses on the second.
Give it a go.
Uh-oh.
Wow, we just survived. GG. Like, I think KHM wins this, right?
I I can see.
A lot of misses on both sides.
Skill 1, skill 1, skill 1. No need skill 3.
Setsuka gets her first turn, and that was a good play. Now we see why he didn't superhumanize a Setsuka. Now she gets a free turn to blind everything.
Okay,
and
he has a
she's full
miss.
fighting spirit.
Miss.
Can you keep up?
Where's the
Oh
counter?
God, no counter attack there. KJ has to be
Huh,
beating
where's the
aside.
counter?
No
Miss.
counter attack again.
Wait, what?
It's Setsuka.
I wish for a miracle.
I mean, one more anything, the Setsuka is going off. This is a very scary time.
Where's the counter?
Does land the crit.
They got the Yula here.
This is really bad now.
Target.
Dare block my way.
Oh my god, bro!
Miss, no counter.
Can you break through?
No
my
way! Oh,
Down
finally!
the counter, and finally, she's going.
There we go,
She's
activated.
And you'll finally be free.
Where
It is on repose.
KHM.
Holy!
Takes out the payroll.
Soul burn?
God.
Gomiang Mi on his life ropes.
May the light.
Okay, it is.
Well,
Just-
still got some cooldowns.
Shouldn't you soul burn
Even
for the
this
healing?
crit.
Bunch of mutts. Violation
Soul burn.
will not be tolerated. A forced eviction is due.
Burns it into the Ruel. KJ
Oh
knows
no,
it's
this is...
26
He got one lap too.
Miss? Oh!
Somebody's in need of a thrash.
And Arya have the follow-up.
Miss.
There's a damage limit, but still.
Bro, he should have soul burn. No
Gomiang
joke.
Mi
He should have soul burn on Ruel.
barely
That's literally
standing.
down to the wire, down to the pixels.
So close.
That game really came down to the last hit. Okay, that was so unfortunate because KHM was one soul short of being able to soul burn the Setsuka against the Arya. I was thinking, they're like, why didn't you soul burn? I realized, oh wait, that's a Setsuka because it's an Arya.
How much is Ruel's
So her 10 soul burns
soul
turns
burn?
into 20 souls, and
Isn't it-
after the attack goes through, we see him generate just
Maybe he
enough
didn't
souls
have
for
enough
20.
souls because
If
of
he had
Arya.
that was the lethal. That was the turn he needed.
It's
but
20,
no,
so it's 40
both players
because of
played
Arya.
the exact right turns, and you see KJ saw that
That's
and he goes,
sad.
okay, Arya's gonna drop the soul.
I'm pretty sure his Lethal Whispers is plus 32, right?
That does one shot.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
Holy
beautiful
moly.
play there. A lot of people, I think, underestimate that. It's just a wrong target decision, right? One turn down and you are out of the tournament. But Gomiyami played that perfectly. It was enough to kill the Ruel, laps, and as we saw, locks out that Setsuka as well.
Yeah, Loto's banned for third game. Oh, double cigarette. Then MLDN also banned out.
Turn forward.
Ooh. Now both players on their tournament lifeline. Round 3, my God.
Okay, Noto's
Tori's coming out.
ban.
Tori
Flag.
shot.
Tori. Yeah, it's honestly bad
Frost
RNG.
immediately picked up for KHM. Empyrean Ilanov is banned, so penetration resistance is
I
off the
protect.
table for
That's
everybody
what I
here.
do.
Tori Arrowell, so Tori plus a knight, we already see this combo come out. KHM needs to be able to tempo up above this because if you let Tori take over the games, I mean, guys, we've seen that takeover. Master of
Yeah.
Nightmare is going to activate. She gets an
No
extra
Lethal
turn,
Whispers
she goes on
too,
a
right?
warpath. So KHM needs to be able to stop that.
Yeah, just a versatile unit too, especially pick this early. It's going to lock out a lot of units on KHM's side if he doesn't know what to deal with just yet. You want to formulate your draft in the beginning, be a lot safer, but Tori's going to kind of put a wrench in that plan. So let's see how KHM adapts.
Abigail on hover. But unlikely.
Do you smell that? That's the
DDR.
of death.
Going to bring in some poison with Zio.
Chosen.
What's a DDR for?
KHM here really likes that speed. I think Zio does him a lot of favors here. A lot of characters that are fast, medium speed. Gomyami is now, it's off the table for Gomyami. He cannot play those characters. Festive Ida, though,
Successor
is going to
to you
be able to react
here.
to some of the actions KHM
You
is
can't
setting up.
raise.
But I think
Yeah, I like
being
those
able to
picks, right?
force
The
Gomyami
Tori
to
plus the
react to
Ida.
you is already powerful.
100%. Torita, though, going to be nice pickups into something like DD Ray, where one is immune and the other one has that kind of, you know, reactionary cleanse.
Exactly.
But like you said, Zio is a favorite pick of KHM. We saw KJ steal that away in game 1.
I
Now
mean,
KHM
this is
has
just
it on
a
his side.
successor to EU game anyway.
the
He's
last
taking
game.
a minute to really think about his anti-cleave
Nice
options here.
The OG DN.
Not a bad choice here. She provides penetration
Celine.
resistance to the
Celine.
Ross, but no, Celine. Whoa.
I mean,
That is
if you pick successor
entirely
to
going
you,
over
it doesn't
to
matter.
pick the Ray. You do not want the Ray to click S3 against these guys. I mean, even if the Festive Ida wakes up, the injury from the Venom is going to put so much hurt on her. So Spirit Eye Celine puts a
Aslan Teiyu.
Sorry, Green Celine. The mean machine herself puts a very good stopper on that.
That desperate.
Tournament life on the line. And
I'm not sure about Aslan.
Teiyu
Here we
on the
go.
left now.
When KHM has that Zeo, he can put on the aggression. The successor Teiyu, this is the draft he wanted in round 1, but could not make it happen. Luckily, still won that match with some beautiful trappings. But here we go. I love the Zeo. Push back, can activate the successor Teiyu.
Those unworthy shall step aside.
Picked. We have
Man, Spirit Eye Celine is just the unit of today. She has been so good.
And does Goemyeong have the stun exclusive or not? Let's check that out when we get in game.
Already picked the Celine.
Are you talking about
That's
the E
bad.
on the Celine?
Yes, the E on the green Celine. Likely.
Big spot.
And the Moon Bunny.
Bunny.
Somewhat of a Goemyeong signature
Bandmate go.
against
What
any
an
of those
interesting
extra
jab from the
turns.
side of KJ.
Huh. Selecting. KHM. Second thoughts. Third.
Wow, why would you ban it?
Money
But he
ban.
immediately banned away. That character was too good there. You blocked so
Are you
many
gonna
extra
go?
turns. You blocked the Ray, blocked the Teiyu, as well as the Celine. Can't risk having that making it through. So natural, she gets taken out here.
Well,
All right.
why did KHM
Match
ban
for Group D.
Bidong?
Loser goes home. The winner will stay for the last match of the group.
It's photogenic.
We'll see what
My
happens. KHM
goodness.
is back.
Makes sense.
Goemyeong me though.
Are you going to
Gates
provide
open,
some
Zeo starts.
entertainment?
A lot of shield on the
What
right.
are you
from
gonna do
Arwell.
here?
That's a lot of shields. Barrier.
Those who deny their fate.
Bow down before me from
Child
Zeo.
Emperor.
He's gonna save his souls here too. Just
This.
Ripple
raw press
resist.
the S3.
Help me.
Oh, dual attack.
Oh my
that was
god,
so
what
scary.
the
Could've went
fuck?
so disastrously.
Hold up.
And he's hostage here, right? We talked about the interactions. Gonna be very scary to press buttons. Opting to just S1.
Most
Skill
foul.
tree, you have no choice. You have no choice. You have a skill tree here.
No more agony.
Quite unfortunate because if he used his Ray skills right there, the green Celine would have killed the white Celine.
Okay, counter.
Has to pop the immortal.
Yeah, Immortality's gonna keep him cool, but Green Celine will be able to work down these HP bars. He can't claim
Oh,
your
you
kill this
sober.
turn.
Soul
Don't say I
to
didn't.
that little Ray.
Me?
Barely alive. 2 units at 1 health.
Yeah, at this
Tori
rate,
activating.
I did try, but
Goemyeong me about to bring down the entire team with 1 HP.
I can do
This doesn't kill. So
The
Tori's
soul?
The cascade.
revealed.
Holy.
Kill Tori, kill Tori, kill Tori, kill Tori, kill
3
Tori.
members on
Kill Tori,
KHM's
kill-
team with 0 HP close to it.
had your chance.
He's going for it.
Yeah,
Over
burn it,
on
burn it,
S2,
burn it,
make sure
burn
you
it.
guarantee the debuff to seal the collapse
There's no
as the
mercy.
follow-up.
Oh, Jenna's streaming now.
A simple task.
1 HP.
What? You don't skill tree?
S1 is enough to
Nick of
finish.
time.
He's holding it. Has a second life still.
With your choice.
Those who stray from the path of righteousness.
He's gonna go for the win here. Fishes for the stun and the
Immediate strip?
spell on the Spirit Eye.
give
Lands
you a hand?
both.
That's
This is bad.
it.
As you wish.
Was that the solution?
Let's take it. Ross goes out. Don't count him out just yet. Genesis Ross is still in this game. It's not looking good for KHM. But I wouldn't count him out.
Worry not.
Ray is
still
silent.
tanky.
That is
Silence
not a good
here.
spot to be in.
Yes, very tanky.
Yeah, just
Escort. Ow! That is through DFI. Oh my god.
Is it time?
But
Oh,
here's
that's
Genesis
unfortunate.
Ross.
Now he's forced to wake up this Arrowhell, but your Ray, oh, he was so close to getting a
Does he
turn.
still have a...
That first hit! The duel!
I command thee.
I think that changed.
Send it.
You don't want to proc Ida here?
We're praying here for some big damage.
That rock.
Life or death. Pick your poison.
Enough to kill the Arwell, though. Ray gets a turn.
This is... You... Sleep?
Exposed.
Burns that
Sleep.
lands asleep on the Celine. That
Shyness,
was a clutch
yes.
hit. Wow, instinct was up in the
Oh,
start.
GG.
No one can have done anything about it.
From
But
Ida.
Festive Ida's gonna splash. Ooh.
Knocks out the Ray, landed the stun on the S1.
Boom stunned. Still.
Let's begin.
I'm with you.
And she has skill 3
K-Chen came
available.
so far,
With the
but
soul.
Gomi just had his number on this green Celine.
It's not my fault.
Oh,
if you get
man.
And the Genesis Ross!
Yeah, Bidom was
Taking out
useless.
K-Chen. Gone from the tournament. Go Myung-mi stays in for the 5th match. Says I'm the best. But better win another match to be staying on that best level. That was close. That first hit.
Yeah, as much as I
duel,
loved the Zio lineup from KHM, go Miami there in game 3. The early Tori, and then he kind of has those counter
Bruh,
picks.
no
Checking the Ray,
comments.
checking the Zio. He knows KHM wants to have the turn initiative. Queen's Whistle on the Ray to get that early cut in. However, you can't press buttons against his team, and he just had the right lineup to put him in check. I know there was an early duel attack that really put KHM on the back end, but my God, man, what a game.
Man, Go Myung-mi somehow got that chance. And the angle through the ashes of Volcano. And drove that plane out somehow.
I will save everyone.
And that game 1 was very well played from KHM's side. He designed the Zio trap, completely
Well,
forced it out of KHM, and just expertly dismantled
really?
every single part of that aggro, including the anchor in that Notos. And I mean, just look at every single character working.
Yeah, game
in
2 was
unison, doing
scam. That's
exactly
fair.
what they needed. Quite unfortunate that game 2 and 3 did not go his way. But they
But I
were
think this
coming
game
in
two
with
Valky
1
was
to
the
2 attacks
closest
every
match.
single time.
I think this is the closest match we've seen in the entire tournament. My God, it came down to the wire. Setsuka activating, not enough souls. But look at the damage coming
19
through.
souls on the Setsuka, that was so unfortunate.
Aria here, half-life. Counterattack comes through, but not enough to even strip the shield. And with that kill on the Ruel, she follows up, and it's enough to kill the Setsuka.
In game 3,
Step back if you value your life. Don't say I
Go Myung-mi took care of most of the HP.
A simple task.
Early game damage.
This game 2 was scam.
have a nice
Excellent target selection there, taking out the Zio while the defense break persisted. And of course, you know, when everything is said and done, it was so close. It was so close.
It was. It really was. At the end, Go Myung-mi still standing. That Celine. Gosh. That green Celine still destroys so much. Okay, KHM. Gone from the tournament now down to Toshi Popo versus Go Myung-mi.
For KHM?
Only
No
one
comment.
more will survive from the group. And we'll see what happens now, as that was a close one. Toshi Popo have been watching, saying,
Yeah.
okay. Maybe
Toshi
I
Popo
got a really
versus
good
KJ
chance
again.
now.
Well, he needs to make some big adaptations in his previous set. I don't know. I feel like he's stuck a little bit in the past and not quite caught up just yet. And Go Miami, as you saw, had some adaptations. Already down 1 in the first set against KHM, but came back beautifully in game 3.
I think if I were to rate how clean each player was in this group, from top to bottom, it would be Sindri, KHM, Go Miami, followed by Toshi Popo. So he has a lot to prove here. Seasonal record is 2-2, so he stands quite a solid chance in this matchup. But I think both players are really feeling the pressure on the final match of the lower bracket here.
Looking to survive and move on. Need one best of 3. Both Notos. Panda Biblis, Lady of Scales.
Stand in line, please.
Calls for the nurse.
Early Eula pickup there from Gyomiami. We have the DN still available. Maybe a Genesis Roz, break up the combo we've seen. Oh, Toshi Popo hovering a Zeo this early? No shot.
And what is his name?
Shepherd the Dark
DN
DN
does get locked in. It opens you up a little bit to things like the Bellion, but I mean, Car, we've seen time and time again, early Bellions nowadays just get punished a little too hard, so I'm sure Gomiami already has a set play ready for this, if that's what he decides to go for.
I feel like Toshi Popo maybe is kind of in this comfort draft scenario where he likes these early pick Bellions, but it just has not been working out. So instead, I would love to see him kind of pivot away from that, and he does.
I'm a lot more on board for. This is a different light night.
Something.
Billion from Gomiami.
He says, if you're not going to take it, I will.
Wait, I was brushing my teeth. Come on, man.
Yeah, since there is that scary free run.
Don't blame me if you get hurt.
Cigarette in the lock.
Okay, so Toshi Popo is going to have to deal with that. It's such a powerful unit. We've seen her time and time again, right? Not even sometimes opting for that powerful skill 3 AoE fear, but the target plus, you know, bringing the crew to dual attack. She has 20% evasion on that artifact 2 combat readiness push. This unit is incredible.
Dude, I'm wondering if this KJ guy is just... He's climbing at the Tower of God at this point. Look at him. He just fought a guy that beat a Zeo, trapped a Zeo with Flag Cigarette. Now he's immediately picking up the Flag Cigarette to play against his opponent when he's anticipating the Zeo. I really like the way he's adapting and learning on the fly from set to set.
We have to have at least one great Mortalix game per day. Not yet.
Oh,
that is
man,
not in the rule. Oh, here we go! Gomiami picks the dragon.
Yeah, hovered again. Gomiami, who wants the Mecha Mort. He's going to make that a reality this year.
Oh. Is that what he's going for?
I think so.
One can dream, but he's got to win this match first.
One step at a time. That's right, G-Clef. How does he round out this draft? 5th pick spot here. Has the Mort to kind of counter that ice area. Lone Crescent Bologna is still available. Maybe on the side of Toshi Popo, kind of setting up a hyper carry position protected by the Silver-Tide Christie.
He has to be thinking about it because she is a very strong pick, especially into the Sword Ice area. Not so good into Boss Arunka, but we're going to commit it anyway.
Yeah, we were saying, right, Gomiami's been like on this kind of flexible game plan where he knows what the opponent wants and he's okay to take it away from them. The Bellion earlier, now Lone Crescent Blown on 5 would have been a great pickup for Toshi Popo. Even though it's not the best in line, you know, I kind of like what he's cooking here.
Yeah, now Toshi Popo is starting to cycle through all his units. Setsuka as the last character, so surely that's going to point to a Mort ban.
And I think those 3 units, right, the Lone Crescent, the Ice Area, and the Setsuka are the premier hyper carries we're seeing in this meta.
Mort ban.
Exactly. I think the defense utilities are so good in the game right now that you really prefer just slowing down and letting your opponent take the speed turns.
Left side wins.
Counter-attack them, extra attack them on their turn.
I think Toshi Popo wins this.
If I do more damage to you anyway, I win.
Sorry, G-Clef, no Mort makes it through today.
It's all right. It was at least picked once. Here we go, final match of Group D.
All right, let's
Cigarette.
roll.
Gomiami. Target.
Rally up, everyone. Where the
Hold up.
banner leads, you follow.
He's ripping it. 10 in the gang.
One beer.
Christie does appear to be very, very real.
Uh-huh.
Time to be
That ER buff.
Is that
Lone
all
Crescent
you have to show
Bologna.
me? Become like the
Superhuman
autumn
Bologna.
and scatter upon the ground. Feel the melody.
Oh, some good chunk into the end.
Conductor exerts total control.
Going to immediately refresh the immunity buff right there. That's going to be paramount in keeping him chill through that PN turn.
Think I can play my part, Millie?
Okay. Skill tree here.
Starting.
Hopefully you hit 3.
Let's dance together.
Goblet.
Without any soul burns available,
Goblet.
Diane only has this one good turn where she gets the guaranteed seal, so very ready to just drop that in versus every character. Malona, once again, she bats back, double speed. Already her turn again takes out the Diane.
Yeah, lots of misses, but Setsuka in fear.
With the authority that courses through this body.
Grabbing that skill 3, only 2 fracture stacks, but it's such a low cooldown. You see this often from Sword Iceria.
It does hit every unit, I think.
It hit
That's gonna be
flag.
scary.
Oh, it's about to die.
No, 2 stacks is what saves them.
Counter?
That's close.
Wake up,
Okay,
wake up,
there.
wake up, wake up. No, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake
She
up.
has S2 available.
Let's
though.
go, come on.
Show me what you've got.
Soul burn.
It might hurt. How futile.
Resist. Or as KHM, resist.
You fall short.
Man, this Setsuka.
Okay, you have skill tree.
She's just been sleeping the entire time. Or more like stunned.
Chrissy has a big decision to make. Do you buff up your team by using the ultimate? No, we're gonna instead opt for the skill 1, just take out the flag cigarette, which I think
Look
is
at
definitely a
that,
strong play.
though.
Puts him back in it. The counter attack, miss.
Oh, she woke up. Skill tree here. This big.
Wakes up though, hold on.
So Popo can win
That's
this.
not good.
This is what you wanted, isn't it?
It's finally here.
You be careful now, okay?
Okay.
Counter?
That's a
Ooh.
miss.
It's begun. That wake up on fear could have been clutch for Toshipopo. Rebuttal though.
Does take out the Christie. The miss is going to keep them back in the game. Toshipopo Gomi, I mean, this is... Wow, I would even say this is still anyone's game, but Gomiami's ahead by just a little bit off of sheer HP advantage.
Soulburn
Goes for the
activated,
soul.
easy damage
It's a
coming
lot
out.
of damage.
But this is scary, everybody.
Okay,
Right.
this has to miss. It has to miss.
Just this once.
Counter!
No bridge.
Dual attack counter.
Duo.
Did I make you nervous?
Another bat back from Malona. That might be too much for Toshipopo to handle.
I think so too. Those dodges
No!
were clutch. Does finally land a
Great
hit.
hit.
But the
Oh.
Flash kills.
Bellona will bring a win to
Bro,
Gomiami.
come on.
Round 1. That was such a close call at the end.
It was a close call, but I think, you know, Gomiami had the better draft there. Preemptive pick on that LCB, identifying that was going to be hyper carry, especially when he picks Bellion so early. That's just not a lineup you want to be fighting against. Additionally, right, if the fear just stuck even one turn, it wouldn't have been that close.
Exactly, Car. And one thing to note was, I think the Monarch of the Sword Iceria was low rolling a little bit of her counters in the earlier couple of turns. So overall, I would say RNG is kind of even, but definitely draft advantage goes to Gomiami. Isolate the Lone Crescent Bellona win condition and ban out the boss Runka. That was very clutch.
That is RNG. You have to take some high rolls, low rolls. Think about your chances.
Can't KKB gameplay to play. Jeez.
Iceria. Arcerie was wondering where she would go. Elina fanned out.
KJ gonna look to come over the top here. Satoshi Popo, first pick.
Ruel's up.
Over the top is right. Not only are you taking the fastest character in the game, I think you're also denying KJ's extremely fast Renok. That is a very scary character you almost never want KJ to have unless you come prepared. And I mean, this is one way to deal with it for sure.
Oh, unlike Gomiami.
Trust me.
Okay, that took a long time, surprisingly.
We're referencing Raji Clef in past tournaments. You know, Gomiami always has a game plan, sometimes even disrespecting his opponents and just picking fast stuff from the get-go. But now I think we're seeing a new version. There's a lot more collected and calculating.
It's almost like Phantom. When Phantom gets serious, he starts to pick Ruel. He goes for the Ruel first pick. That's when you know Phantom is turning it on. Gomiami takes all the time in the world. Ross and Genesis Genesis Ross and Death Dealer Ray, you take away another character that's completely immune to the debuffs, and then you pick one of the most heavy-handed debuff dealers in the entire game.
Captain Landy? This early?
Yeah, I'm not liking that. It's probably just a hover for now. She has value, but I think if Toshi Popo locks us in, it's kind of similar like an early Bellion. Not the biggest fan.
Are we dead ass?
Knight? What else? Oh.
Yeah, there's too many light knights in the game, guys. We never know which one.
Way too many now.
Just go for the Ruel.
Now. The counter is in.
Schneel Sama, we've seen how effective he is.
Now the counter is.
We've seen so many DDR today.
This is a very tough position for Gomiami to play in, I think. Zio is still available, but Zio is terrible at dealing with Ruel, and one of the best ways to stop the Ruel is with the Ray, but your Ray is essentially disabled via the Schneel, so going to opt for the Luna. So once the Luna seal sticks onto the Schneel, I mean, Ray gets to do whatever he wants.
The power of the chosen one.
So he's going to start up with a Zio. Hard steady ban, so no one else to contest. Now Toshi Popo got a lot of counters.
Wretched Rose?
Wretched Rose. He needs some damage here on the side of his draft.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's
Rose sealed with a team, no passive except
Festive
Schneel
Ida
because
is
he
fine,
picks
but that's
DDR.
another character that's not so good into the seals. And realizing the spot he's been put in, Toshi Popo does offer the bystander Hua Young. I don't know, do you guys like that pick? Me personally, every time bystander Hua Young comes out, it's almost like you're throwing up a white flag.
Valk, the reason you don't like it, and me too, is because it's almost reminiscent of like, you know, Remnant Violet in the past. You kind of pick it when you're sort of out of luck. That being said, she is strong against the debuffs that Gomiami is showing. But as we've seen, a lot of times when she just doesn't pick the right target, she doesn't counter enough, it's not that effective.
Exactly. You're saying you've outdrafted me. Okay, let me take a 25% out. And in this case, I mean, if she ever does get activated, if she kicks the Genesis Ross, excellent. Then you win a 25-75. But most of the time, it's not
oh
looking
my
good.
goodness.
Gomiami picks a Leica.
Well, what?
Oh my god, that also doesn't look
Leica?
good. Does ban it out alongside the Renault.
That also doesn't look good.
Oh man.
Was picked though, but there's still Zio for Gomiami. Wanted to pair that up if it went through. Here's game 2.
You dare defy me? Your emperor?
Zio. Plenty of souls.
Be afraid, sinner.
Straight up. Bow down before me.
Fear, judgment.
Which target?
Do you smell that?
Wow.
Damage.
Not enough.
It's hollow justice.
Mile might be down sooner or later.
Skill 2 just, so we don't activate the Schneel just yet. Human Luna. S2.
Goes on the Tori, a little bit dangerous. Divine Vessel.
Divine
Where is
Vessel
it
for fun.
going?
That's a scary face.
The Ray survives.
So does the Tori. Splash damage not enough from the New Moon Luna S2.
By King's decree. Still standing. Leave.
This could be a little scary.
The door behind you.
Going to throw
Ray's
the
already
pan.
low from taking that kick.
I'm still
Glory
standing.
be with us.
DDR still alive and standing. Ruel. Who do you put that damage limit?
I will protect everyone.
Time
Tori.
to end our twisted fate. Above
Soulburn.
all, a sharpened spear.
Tori does
Soulburn
love the
here,
immunity
you
though.
are
It's
going to
not
be able to
stripped.
seal the Tori, but all the buffs will stay.
No, she has the
Oh,
immunity.
never mind. Immunity is still there.
Right,
My
hasn't taken a turn
mistake.
yet, and that's her claim to fame, the undispellable buffs. So well played there from Toshi Popo.
I mean, Genesis Ross is going to be doing a lot of damage now, and this is where the game begins. Bystander Hua Young's already out. Does the Tori solo carry this game? We'll have to see.
She has the Cascade. Did you guys spot the artifact? I didn't.
Top game 3, KJ. No, go.
Master of the Nightmare
Just end
Plague.
it, man.
Can we
Game
come
1
through? Let's
already.
see.
I'm hoping it's Master of the Nightmare. That's the one that goes really crazy.
Are you going to provide
Ray
some
gone?
entertainment?
Okay, wasn't Wind Rider. Maybe Master that didn't proc.
I think it has to be Master of the Nightmares at this point, right?
Yeah, because we would have seen if it was like photogenic or something.
Exactly.
Leo takes care of the other.
Here we go.
Ooh, and we're softening
Double
her
tap.
up.
Nice way to deal with Tori.
Damage limit.
Hollow justice at best.
Oh, and she has S2 already.
Scare you?
Can you?
These kind of abilities are
GG.
very effective
Can
against
you?
Tori. The additional proc.
Extra damage.
I'm not afraid.
Now Ruel does still have skill 3 and her second life. Not out of it just yet for Toshi Popo.
Over.
Is there ever a world where you bring back Bystander, or is that too low tempo?
He's gambling,
Don't bring
Milky!
back the Bystander.
He's
So
sending
this
it.
is a very interesting spot to be in.
Counter
Counter
attack?
That's what we're hoping for.
There we go,
I mean, she
Toshi.
can't get the invincibility on the revive, so you're really just hoping she gets the
Zero
turn and she
kills?
can soul burn on the Genesis Ross. Hits.
Oh,
dies,
just shy.
doesn't close it out.
Oh.
Oh my god! 270
270!
health! She has skill 3.
Oh my, soul burned. Goodbye, Ross, right?
Forward activated.
Bystander Hwayong.
Oh my, Girga.
Sad Extinct, no second life, and now with the full health and
Genesis
Secret
Ross
Sight.
gone.
I don't know if KJ has enough damage to finish Bystander from this position.
Counterattack
coming through.
Toshi Popo back in
May the
game.
light guide us.
He gambled on the Bystander, and it's paying off.
Balky, here's your answer.
What do you know about me?
I don't like my answer. Can I get a refund? I
You're
want
the
out.
one with the question.
I mean,
Zio
I
with no
get
Dave-
it. I asked the
Dave
question,
Fi.
but I don't like the answer. Can I get a refund, G-Club?
Counter,
I don't
no
like
counter.
it here.
It doesn't work like that. Life's not fair sometimes.
Keep on going
here's
on Zio, right? Just keep going, Zio.
I think Toshi Popo can take his sweet time, yeah.
Twisted fate.
Swimming me's got
definitely
all
too.
the
Zio running the
souls.
damage. Yeah, Ruel S2 still available. Second alive, but surely is not enough to kill.
The
Counterattack
counter
to make
again.
things worse.
This really happened.
There's a reason
It
they
is.
call me the Saint
Toshi
of Light.
Popo brings it back. We just have to go to our final and the last game of the day.
Well, I think
What
a lot
a
of
day.
players dunk, including me and Valky, kind of dunk on this Bystander Hwayong unit. But man, this is why sometimes when you're a little bit down on the draft, she can bail you out from impossible odds.
I think you're absolutely right, Cart. This is the exact same energy as Remnant Violet 3 years ago. Oh, I'm losing the draft? Oh no, what do? I'm gonna pick Remnant Violet and hope the counter lands. I'm gonna hope the extra attack is like a heat-seeking missile and it locks on the right target. And here, all it took was one good counter attack and she swung all the tempo right back. And, you know, I'm not gonna be a hater. I had a real good time tonight. That was
guys.
a fun match, but KJ does get first pick for game 3.
I'm
so
just going to
put
say
the fries
one
in the
thing.
bag.
Yes, sir.
Bystander Hwayong is much weaker than the original Hwayong that we had.
Yo, where's the next game?
Okay, G-Club. Okay.
Okay,
All right.
just saying. But that brings us to game 3. Well, we have a lot more. We have many more Hwayongs now. Well, back then, if you just pressed 1, the target was gone.
Well, I love just the fact that Toshi Popo brought this to a game 3.
There we
Gomez
go.
has a huge
Next
advantage
game.
here, though. I think he is the better drafter, and he has the first
Okay,
pick position.
Tien,
But Toshi Popo, signs of
Yulha,
life coming out. It's
Christy,
not a free set.
Iseria.
Yeah?
Yeah, you believe?
Lost Rika first pick,
Oh.
immediately
Toshi
snatched away.
Popo?
And I want to...
Yeah, this is a mind game. Brain damage
He's
for
hovering, he's
Gomez.
taking his time.
You think it's gonna be it's a play? I don't know.
I think it's a brain damage. Gomez
think
lost
it's
with
too
Leafy
early.
last year.
Oh, is that what he's going for?
I think
He's just
so.
saying,
There's
"Hey,
no
look
other
at this
way.
character
There's
you
no other
lost on."
reason why you have that hover.
I mean, she is a better unit now. I won't say a great unit, but I think first pick here, yeah, there's no shot. Especially into something like Bossa Runka.
Oh, And I just want to say, Gomeami's going in for the kill shot there. Pre-bans the Christie. That tells you he wants to play for high speed and he wants to eliminate any option Toshipopo has to play resistance-based strategies. Because that's something Japan server is known for. Toshipopo realizing that will offer high-speed strategy. You have the Flag Sigret, you have the free run. We've seen that plenty of times tonight. Gomeami can still go over that. There's faster characters he can pull out of his bag of tricks.
Bellion is allowed. There's free run.
Yep, Bellion, maybe Last Rider Crowd. There's some counter picks for KJ. This is where he needs to develop the draft, and we'll see very quickly what kind of his game plan is going to be, depending on how he counter picks right here. But man, he is really taking his time. Lone Wolf Para. Interesting.
Yeah, Gomeami is a Para lover.
Oh man, we're getting we're going
there
fast.
There it is. Coming out. Oh, look at Toshi with the Mediator Coeric. Another unit that you don't see a lot nowadays. But man, after that S2 buff that he gets, his damage is real. I've even seen him take out characters like Nodos.
Now, the curious thing to me is, usually it's very hard to be the first player for third pick ban protect to pick the Amit, because the other guy can just drop, I don't know, Bunny Dominio, right? That's why the only time
Bedom's really good here, right?
Amit be played successfully
2 extra turns.
is in a position where Bunny can be banned or Bunny is picked away. Like in this spot, do you ever just take a Bunny and then suddenly
Yuffie on
KJ
tree.
is stuck? But no,
Bedom.
Interesting.
Bedom.
He's certainly going for an interesting passive package here. Euphine, and also hovered a couple of Knights, Fallen Cecilia as well. Maybe anticipating the Bellion rebuttal here from KJ. But with an Amit on 3, I imagine KJ just goes for the kill shot.
Oh yeah, whatever's coming out here is going to be so scary.
Burn all
for
the...
Toshipopo.
No. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
It's just going to enable some crazy and fast damage.
Toshipopo does have one saving grace though, which is that free run. As long as Bellion doesn't appear anywhere in the draft, she has the ability to just face tank any amount of direct damage coming her way. So Amit will be able to be nullified that way, but as long as Basarunka as well as the Lone Wolf Para has any amount of splash damage, they can still close out.
LRK is really good here too.
So we were talking about the Bellion, right? Lack of souls, defensive magic on the free run. She needs 4 souls to apply it. Last Rider Crow with his artifact can kind of drain those souls, also provide some survivability.
It's time to test the
limits.
Oh my god, a Sylveon came out!
A first.
I love KJ. Now Sage Vivian's a character that has so many hard counters. Yeah, Valky, I'm sure doesn't like that pick very much, but I think on 5, maybe he's got a game plan.
Banlas. Oh, wow. Wow, GG.
Oh,
Solitaria goes through.
Yeah, so he's
completely
GG, holy.
ability. He just says, yeah, we're going to send this all the way through. Both players banning out each other's main tanks, and they're just saying, all right, man, we're sending it. Let's get it.
Well, here we go. That is quite a choice on the ban.
And we will get it, the final game. Toshipopo versus Gomeami winner. Goes to that knockout stage.
I'll protect you.
Amid
he's gonna maybe try to come over the top of the aggression. Try to get some early kills here with the Sage Vivian push.
A future wrongly pruned shall flourish once again.
No, he's actually boosting up the Lone Wolf Para.
Counter. You need to
slow rolling a bit.
Boost up, Swift, and Crank. The rampage
here.
You dare block my way? Stand straight.
Here we go.
All right, this is the damage
dealer.
Uvarius Tooth. This is gonna
hurt.
Here. Look at that damage already.
Wow. This Para is double damage.
Right now.
That was the power of the
Gear
attack
gap.
buff with the soul burn, but it wasn't enough. It didn't close
Oh, she
out
broke out the
Deviant.
fear,
Closed
huh?
out the Solly.
Oh, wait.
And the
Did
flag
Deviant
saved
just
her.
break
So she
out?
was able to be debuffed, but she cleanses that.
You pin counter, you pin counter, you pin counter, you pin counter.
Uh-oh.
Your despair will be.
Oh,
You pin counter, you pin
Toshi
counter.
Popo. Has
It
some
doesn't
counters.
close out anybody still, though.
Oh, gee.
Solitaria wants to
of life
go
from Toshi
home.
Popo.
Yeah.
He needs these fears
One
to kind of
thing-
stick around.
The main character, I can do whatever I want.
Starfall?
Stun
There's a
block.
stun!
Stun lands.
Free red.
Will this play from KJ pay off?
365
Solitaria, now we have
HP.
this Sylvian.
Wow.
She's a sitting duck.
Sylvian's out, Amit's out. KJ looks like he's on the ropes. Toshi Popo is pushing the tempo. Yuffie takes the immediate next turn. S3 is
Here's
ready.
Trauma.
Trauma's going all the way. You can't break
Yeah,
out.
we
the
already
stuns.
proc.
Lost
Oh
Fruit
my
is
god,
stuck.
this is looking bad for KJ. Look at the damage.
Toshi Popo!
Wow.
About to get it done. There's the GG. Go Myung-min knocked out from groups. Toshi Popo is the one moving on.
I almost can't believe it. Toshi Popo over KJ.
Oh man, that's the result.
Wow.
0-2 against Sindri. And
You
then
kind of see what he was
down.
going for, right? The Sage Vivian maybe kind of a ban. You get the Solitaria counter pick, you leave it up, and you have that deceptive Lone Wolf pair, a greater attack buff on Luberry's Tooth. Big damage, but it wasn't enough to finish Freer, and she lived at like 1 health there. And with that Abyssal Euphine as that anchor, even if she did kind of get another turn with the Fear Cleanse, I think that Euphine was strong enough to close it out regardless.
Yeah, Toshi Popo brought a very tanky team and made it through.
That was a very interesting draft from KJ as well. But going back to the first game, I mean, oh man, I think by out of all the matches we've casted so far, guys, today's matches are some of the best. They were back and forth. There was Cleave versus anti-Cleave, and there was turn 2 slugfest. I think if you were an RT enjoyer, we were eating good today. We had some of everything.
Oh,
The
yeah.
sampler was lit.
Especially
It was
Group
definitely
C.
exciting.
I mean, there were some samples that I did not order, but still they tasted really good.
You didn't send it back to the kitchen, huh? You
No,
liked
I
it
did
still.
not. I just took it as like, oh, that looks great.
Yeah, I'm not sure I ordered this Hua Young solo, but you know what? It was a win condition. It's not a dish you would taste every single day, so you know what?
Look at that, by
Relish
the way,
it
guys.
while it is available. It is here for a limited
270
time
health.
only.
Man, what a play there. He bet the farm on the
Yes.
bystander Juan. As we were discussing, it paid off.
Oh, some big moments.
There's a reason they call me.
Okay,
So it wasn't just
GG.
this moment. Go Myung-min also had his lucky game previously, so I think it was a bit of a give and forth, back and forth
Okay.
on RNG.
Look at
But
that Freer in health,
yeah,
300.
and Toshi Popo drafted well. Look, able to survive that
I think
much
so
damage.
too.
Okay. That's
Slowly Tamiya going through was a somewhat of a question mark, but
GG.
we'll see. It is the result. Light Phantom moving out from Group C into knockout stage in May. From Group D, Sindri and Toshi Popo are the 2 players. Playing it
That's
out
the
knockout as
surprising
well.
one. Light and Phantom, you kind of expect, right? They had the highest numbers on votes. You know them. You know they're going to probably make it through, all things even. But Group D, what a standout kind of lineup. Sindri and Toshi Popo over the likes of KHM and KJ. Who'd have thought?
Main stage knockout
GG.
without KJ.
Okay, that's it.
How long has it been?
I'm tired, guys.
But it's
I'll
not
head
easy,
out.
obviously, so you can
around,
still
G-Clef.
you can still go for the end of the year.
E7 Masters?
WC,
Nah, I'm just a viewer, man.
but
How about
in
you?
the main stage in a big tournament tier, like almost top tier tournament, he was always in, but this year, so far, no. Well, that's
Yeah,
a big
great
surprise for everyone,
Even
especially
had
the
the
Korean
second
fans,
lifeline.
maybe. Oh, I'm sure he'll be back for E7 WC, but talking more about the tournament, we're only halfway done with the groups. We've got 4 more groups to go through. And, oh, again, just to clarify, Salome, even
Okay,
if
let's
she
see.
is introduced,
Mid-Nora,
she
they
will not
start.
be
They start
available
number
until
1.
the knockout stage. Fair square for the hero pool for all the groups.
Good info.
So only until Notos. Look at those names. Minoru, Daystar, Miamix, Nutria. Still got some Korean players left in the tournament, as you can see. Tetsu slowly, Hasama Ray, CYY, Omega! Oh.
Big names. But nobody is safe, right? There's no free rides here. Man, anything can happen.
And Victon has the last game, too. Wampy, big names next week and the week after. This tournament just keeps on getting better and better. I love it. So we're only halfway done for the groups, and I hope you guys had fun. I certainly did with Group D and C. As we mentioned, Group C was a lot of first picks, in the tournament picks happened, and yeah, we've got it. And the mixture was somewhat unoriented sometimes, but it was overall very good. What do you think about the entire tournament, Valky, today?
I really like the format of Lunatics. You really see a good mixture of the current meta of people just going,
guys.
Me, Biblis, me! And then you have people going, oh, Biblis is out the game, let me play this. It was a real shame KHM could have made it, real shame KJ could have made it. Those were some of the best matches. I think Group D has been my favorite group to watch, but today overall is one of the best days of competitive E7 I've seen in a minute.
All right, we do have to close real soon. So, Car, any last words?
No, I'll keep it short and sweet. Thank you so much for watching, guys. What an exciting day, and we'll see you next week.
All right. Thank you everyone for watching, and also a lot of watch parties.
Bye-bye. Okay,
keep
guys.
On rooting,
Thanks for coming by. I appreciate you all. I'm gonna take a nap.
Have a big weekend, and we'll see you next week with Group Stage E and F.